Hello everyone, I'm Oni. Welcome to a new series on my channel, which is a which is me running a campaign of the RPG system Masks: A New Generation by Magpie Games. The campaign is called Welcome to Halcyon, Australia, and I will be the game master or GM of this campaign with 4 players: Grant, GG Gold, Flux, and Thrawn, Orion, or Retrotap. Okay, this first session was the 0th session where we all went over the character creation for the players and the alongside the backstories and all that just comes with Masks, because Masks has a very extensive character creation and I want to make this a good campaign, so I want to use all of their backstory ideas to incorporate into the world of this game. So yeah, this first session went a bit longer than I expect a typical session to go, but anyway, yeah. Um, there was also a bit of technical difficulties with Discord and OBS recording, so I didn't actually have an intro, so I'm recording this the next day actually. So yeah, if you find this kind of video interesting, this kind of actual play, I guess these are called, videos interesting, you can show your support by sharing this video with people who you think might find this more interesting. I think Mass is a really cool system and more people should play. Alright, because I made the public LFG post and people just applied within, like 4 people applied within 2 hours, which is insane. I really thought it would take a whole week, and the first session was scheduled for 9th June and we did it on the 2nd June, the week before, because I already have enough players. And yeah, like and subscribe to the video, like and favorite the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and yeah, welcome to Halcyon, Australia. It's weirder here. You'll probably never get used to it, but you'll come to love it all the same.
Yeah, plus you go from having 2 arms to 4 arms to antenna.
Her character is huge compared to mine. Lily is 5'4".
Yeah, like she's 6'2" at the moment, but in like the second one, the first one was like what she looked like beforehand.
Nice.
And then in final form, or one of those forms, it's pretty much be careful when they sit down, they end up putting a hole in the thing.
Yeah.
Because they would likely have a stinger.
Oh, you have like an entire thing here. Like you have like zodiac sign and like.
It's kind of a template I've kind of used before, so yeah, I'll use that.
Yeah, I've seen this template a few times. It's not that weird, I guess.
Nice. No, I mean I'm just saying you put like a lot of thought into this.
Alright.
What I tend to do is just copy the template from like previous characters and just like
Alright.
Whoa!
the
Jeez.
hell? Ow.
What's happening?
Ow. Okay.
Flux.
Yeah, Influx, I think that's you.
Like me, my mom was trying to find the phone name. I'm just gonna call it.
Facts.
Sorry about
Not a problem.
Oh, jeez. Oh, okay.
Facts.
It was terrifying. Okay. Let's see. I wanna hit the button. We can't actually hear what you're saying.
Yeah, you like robot is super bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the connection over here is pretty bad.
Can you not?
You can just write it out if it's too bad.
Yeah, now you sound okay. So it's just Discord, just weirding out. Alright, cool. Oh, by the way, I'll just let you know where I have started recording.
That's fine.
Alright, cool.
Alright,
I actually don't remember when I started it. So. Alright.
I think I'm gonna go back to your original idea that that when I turned 14, that when I hit through that they went through puberty, and all of a sudden, robot person.
Awesome.
I'm going with that.
So it's not a watch or anything. It's just you.
It's just I think it's a cool thing I found, but in reality, it's just me.
Okay.
Okay, so you're still going to be like secret identity Janus thing?
Yeah, because I don't know that it's part of my biology.
Okay.
I believe that this power was bestowed upon me by
Some device that you take off and mentally, because you want to transform back into a human, you just do?
yeah. No, like I found a thing. I found a ring and I put it on, and when I woke up the next day, I was in my robot form. So I believe it's the ring.
Would it be better maybe taking substance mimicry?
Huh?
One of the powers, substance mimicry.
Instead of energy absorption?
Well, yeah, I mean, because then you put on the ring and you kind of mimic what the ring's made out of. And it's a
What's going on?
robot.
Oh, I thought you were a robot.
I mean,
No, I
you
mean, that's not a bad idea, but no, I like the.
I mean, you don't have to take powers from this list. You can make up your own powers. I'm fine with it.
I actually really like the idea that I actually really like the impossible ability because in my mind that's just me dancing everywhere. But like implausible dancing, like I'll dance
Like-
up the side of a wall.
Yes.
Like fucking Smooth Criminal style. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, like I
dancing, but you're
literally.
all fighting.
Smooth criminal up a building.
Yeah, like I will
Do it.
moonwalk across like up the sides of buildings and stuff.
You will be Michael Jackson the second.
Yeah.
And I like
Well-
energy absorption because that feels like it's a nice, flexible ability. Like without it having to be like this. Like it feels like that's like a hero thing. You know, like oh, we're getting shot with lasers, but I can block it with my body, and it fuels my moves.
All right.
Your lasers only make me stronger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like like obviously like guns and other things will still hurt me, but
No kinetic energy can stand to the charming hero Red Rocket. What was it? Red Rocket Breaker.
Red Rock.
the charming hero Red Rocket Breaker. Yeah. So I'm trying to decide if I want it to be like if he actually found a thing. I'm just gonna roll a die for it. Screw it.
Do it.
I'm
Roll
just gonna roll a die.
roll 1d2.
I have
Wait,
three options.
wait to RNG Jesus before you roll. Wait
Fu-
to RNG Jesus.
First choose what you want.
I have three options. Option A, I found a thing that makes me this way. Option B, the classic Kamen Rider thing, I'm the victim of an experiment that made me this way. Or option C, I was just born this way.
Okay.
Alright, a 6. So that goes to C, I was just born this way.
Okay.
Yay.
There you go.
So one day you woke up and you were a robot.
Yeah, and I put on a motorcycle helmet to hide the fact that I'm a robot.
Makes sense.
I mean, does your robot form look like yourself?
No, my robot form looks like a robot.
Why do you need a motorcycle helmet then?
Because I don't want people because I don't want people to see that I have like a face as a robot. Like
Oh, you don't want people to realize that you're actually a robot man.
yeah, I don't want
Okay,
people to realize
okay,
that
okay.
I'm actually a robot man. It looks
So
my body looks like it's like some kind of high tech armor.
yeah, okay. So you want people to think you're someone in a power armor.
I want people to think I'm like in a suit of some kind.
Oh my
But in
god.
reality, that's just my body.
Oh god,
And I
that
can
is
turn back to human.
that is actually the stake of one of the NPC heroes I came up with. Brilliant.
Maybe we're the same species.
He's your long lost father.
Okay.
I have a single mom.
Well,
I have a single
Wait,
mom.
so
but
came
no,
out
it,
your mother's womb being a scrap metal? A piece
No,
of
I
scrap
came
metal?
out a normal human. But once I turned 14 and I started puberty late, I
The-
transformed into a
you know when normal people get puberty, they grow facial hair. He became a robot. You know, this
Turns from
normal.
robot, yeah.
It's just normal.
You know what? I've been doing this for about a year. This started when I was 13.
Okay. Remember the tagline, welcome to Halcyon. It's weirder here.
You know, all those crazy things you go through puberty. New hair, growth spurts, a craving for oil.
I'm adding that.
Accidentally your body parts turning into metallic at seeing some sort of high-tech gear.
Yeah, no, like,
And you have to hide it by pulling down your arm, your clothes.
like, oh, I wear, like, extremely, like I'm,
Baggy?
yeah, like, I wear, like, baggy clothes to, like, conceal, like, I have two sets of clothes. I have my actual hero clothes, and then I have my hero costume, and then I have my like, you know, nerd, like, I'm trying to conceal myself clothing. So I have, like, baggy clothes. Well, it's boring clothes, but, you know.
Yep.
Like, in the playbook it says boring, but
Yeah, I
just,
got it.
overstuffed. Because I get slightly taller and slightly, like, not hugely. Like, normally I'm, like, 5'4", but when I transform I become, like, 5'7".
Okay.
It's not a huge leap.
You're slightly tinier than me, but when you transform, you become slightly taller than me.
Yeah. So, Rosamund Reynolds woke up on his 13th birthday with metal skin and a craving for oil.
Sounds awesome. Alright, let me just... Oh, I actually wrote those down. Never mind then. Alright. Okay, I suppose we can start going around to hearing everyone's character. Right?
Sure.
Is that okay? Alright. Okay. So, 1 second. 1 second, I need to do something. Alright. And... Alright, okay. Alright. Let's see who's in order. We'll put Flux at the end so he can get some ideas. So, Grant, go.
Yep. All right.
Character idea, please.
Lily Benwell. Since she was just a little girl, she's always had really vivid dreams. Maybe it was just a quirk of from her family, maybe some superhero blood in there somewhere. But she's always been able to project her thoughts outward from her body. And one night when she was 7, she got into contact psychically with this huge cosmic entity. It was essentially a sentient fragment of the Big Bang, and they interacted, and inexplicably became friends. And she grew up always interacting with this huge entity, and
oh dear, did the internet cut off? Okay.
While the entity got to learn more about Earth and the hopes and dreams of these small little creatures. The entity was dissipating. It had been dissipating for eons and sort of dispersing its mass into the greater universe. And when it was getting closer, it began to worry because, well, humans are very, very vulnerable. They live for fractions of the times, and pretty much anything can kill them as far as it was concerned. And it was worried about its friend when it finally left. So at moments before it finally dispersed into the greater universe, it poured its last remaining power into Lily, imbuing her with the power of the energy that essentially created everything. And that's how she got her powers.
Very cool. So she is 16?
16, yes.
Alright, cool. Okay. Nice. We'll come back
around, just getting the origin of everyone. So, Gigi.
Oh, Ellis. The it was perfectly preserved. Maybe in amber, maybe in something else from one of his studies, and he was actually trying to bring it back with this radiation therapy to actually bring the species back. However, he kind of didn't fully understand the type he had done it to, and it managed to pretty much hit the glass like a mantis shrimp and shatter it and escape the lab. Pretty much on the way of my character, Melissa, coming home from school, she got stung by a creature, and it's didn't think much of it.
So kind of like Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yes.
the being hit by a bloody bus, probably. Went home, she ended up having a high fever, and then she kind of began to change. Started off fever, then it was okay, bits of skin falling off, eyes changing, a little thing. She tried to hide it at first. She under baggy clothing and stuff like that, and then it just getting worse and worse. So by the time her pinky fingers fell off, it was yeah, she was I'm a freak, and she ran away from home to the Bay Area. She kind of started attracting other bees around her. She didn't really know what was happening, and Giga Hornets would eventually find them after reports of, okay, there's some really weird bee activity in this area. Well, okay, that's my specialty. And they said bees were useless. So it comes up to the water, waves to Aquaman. I'm just thinking he had a bit of reputation. When's that going to be useful? When's going to be talking to bees going to be useful? When's talking to fish going to be useful? But yeah, ends up finding them and kind of convinced them to go back home, but also helping them understand what's changed and how to kind of use those abilities. They kind of starting on the path to actually do heroics. She ended up going back home, but now she's still dealing with constant changes that are still ongoing. Every day there's probably something new, basically around her powers. Yeah, she's been physically, the physiology is completely different, and she's probably also got a few mental influences. Example is, okay, they've definitely got more of a sweet tooth, and when they give them the impulses and they're not even thinking, it's wait, what are you eating? Oh, it's just a bag of sugar. And well, yeah, so bee physiology, so that's not actually that bad for them. Looking the teeth probably fell out, and they've probably got really sharp ones now when they open their mouth. And a few other minor changes. I was writing it down as it came. And of course, with images over time, they're going to probably change more, growing size, grow additional arms, antennae, etc., as more kind of being abilities come out. But the two powers I took from Transform was pretty much insect physiology, bees, and insect manipulation, bees.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well,
I love it. It's terrible.
I didn't. Huh?
I was actually yeah, that's from He-Man. I was watching that last night, and
God,
that
buzz
just
off.
that just reminded me of that.
What a terrible name.
It's a terrible name.
Yeah, one thing I was kind of doing since I had the idea is that you said you made that Gigahorn NPC.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking, it might have an option like later on for a protege. I might think maybe there's maybe some other B-themed heroes, like he's part of a little legacy almost, like there's a little B legacy, just in case.
Okay.
I wanted to go into that later on. I thought I'd make it now, so I could go protege later on. I could go legacy later on. Just kind of like throwing some other characters in there.
All right. Okay. Cool.
So I'm just throwing them in NPCs as
yeah. Okay. All right. All right then. What's the name? Tron, right? Yes, Tron.
Yeah, you can just call me Ryan. That's my actual name.
Okay.
All right.
So many names.
Rosamund Reynolds woke up on his 13th birthday with metal skin, craving oil. He had no clue how any of this happened, but it has something to do with the amazing pendant he won at the fair. It only took him several tries at $10 turn, but the vendor promised that his prizes were genuine magic. Now, with the power he won in a game of skill and chance, destiny has made him the charming hero, Red Rocket Breaker. With his mom's help, Rosamund fights for the good people of Halcyon City.
Wait. Your mother knows that you're a hero.
Well, no, my mom thinks I'm my best friend.
Your mom thinks what?
Well, no, I think that I'm lying to my mom.
Okay.
Like I'm like, oh mom, the charming hero needs you to. The charming hero, Red Rocket Breaker, needs you to drive him over to the mall to stop these bad guys. I'll go get him. And I run out the room.
Oh my gosh. I can't. I have nothing to say to this. Right, so your mother definitely knows.
My mom definitely knows.
Oh, jeez.
But I don't think she does.
Yeah, is she just like playing along to build up your self-esteem?
Yes.
Kind of thing?
Yeah. Like she's just like, oh dear, where is my son?
Oh my gosh. How old did you say you were again?
Well, he's 14 now.
Okay.
He's been doing this for a year.
I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. It makes sense.
He's been at this for a year.
Oh, jeez.
Well, he hasn't been a hero for a year. He's just had the power for a year.
Ah, okay. All right.
So in my mind, his mom caught him in his alternate form one day, and he's all like, "Oh, I'm your son's friend." I'm not your son at all.
No. Oh gosh.
Meanwhile, my mom's like, "You're Rosemont." No, I'm not. I'm the charming hero, Red Rocket Breaker. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And as the charming hero, Red Rocket Breaker, I think maybe you should let my friend, your son, who's not me, stay up a little bit later than he normally does. Like, give him less curfew. Saying.
I'll go get him. Walks out one door, comes back in the same door. Oh, the charming hero, Red Rocket Breaker, just told me you want to talk to me, Mom, about my curfew.
I'm imagining your mother's face. It's just like, is your mother an actor? I don't know. Yeah.
I haven't thought this out fully. It's
Okay.
I just thought it'd be a silly thing to have.
Okay.
Have it be a thing.
Alright, sure. Okay. Flux.
Yeah.
Go on.
So my character it's a kind of a mix between my parents. My father is basically Superman
Okay.
with his heat vision and all, just really awesome. And then my mother is a shadow manipulator, also quite awesome. And then they gave birth to me. Quite a disappointment.
Okay. Go on.
So basically, he's ever since he was a child, he's trying to train himself to be quite the hero, just like his parents. But he ultimately just fails at it. When his mother was trying to cook me, the family, some dinner, he tried it at me. He tried to help, and he realized that he had more potential in baking than actually becoming a hero. So when he was bigger, he tried opening a pastry shop. of course, it had some discrimination because the son of one of the two most popular superheroes in the city was, he just became a pastry shop owner. So they all kind of berate him for it.
No, what for it?
That's my story. Berate him for being very underachieving.
Okay. So, but you do have powers, though.
Yes.
Okay.
And all the powers are used just for mostly doing for pastries.
Oh, actually, you have to be some character who wants to be a hero. It's like rule. It's it's the first one. You all choose to be here under the game mechanics.
Yeah.
I'd read the book before settling on any ideas.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm just
there's
saying.
a lot of stuff to it.
Like, I mean, if the character doesn't want to be here, it kind of doesn't really work. Like forcing someone to be a hero, that doesn't. I don't think that's how it works.
Hold on. So when there was a criminal in the streets just outside of his shop, he managed to catch a glimpse of a hero, beating him up and then saving the victim. So he probably just had this thought in him and he actually wanted to become a hero.
Okay. So he realized that his powers can be used creatively to help people?
Yeah, and then when he saw the hero being pummeled to ground suddenly by another Dark Ages by a hero from the Generation of Darkness, whichever that was.
Okay.
He went out there without thinking, just went out there and just used his powers without even thinking much.
Alright.
It kind of sounds like your character might be more of a beacon, because the beacon is all about, despite that they have a weak power, they want to be a hero.
Oh,
they're not there because they have some super ability. They're there because they want to be.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be a beacon.
Yeah, I think that actually makes more sense. So you actually want to be a hero, right? Your character?
Yeah.
Alright, okay,
This
yes.
sudden epiphany.
That you're finally good at something. Alright, okay, cool. Okay. So, beacons generally have like low grade powers, which you have. Do you have any like ability? Like skills, fighting skills or whatever?
I mean, just basic rules taught by my father.
Okay. So when you were young and you wanted to grow up to have powers, you were trained by your father?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Cool. So, okay, that's actually pretty good. So your character's hero name is the Baker.
Yeah, it's placeholder so far.
Okay.
And I'm thinking of something better. I'm just thinking of something better.
Okay. I mean, it works, so, I'm okay with it, but, Alright, so, going back to the front again, okay. Grant, tell us about your, wait, let me forget, tell us about your family.
Well, she comes from a pretty typical family.
Okay.
Mom, dad, a younger sister.
Okay. Their names?
Didn't really think of names. I think that her mother's name would be Rose. Her father's name is David, and her little sister is Piper.
Alright, Rose, your name is, surname is Benwell. You Benwell. Your father's name
David
is...
Benwell, yep.
Your father's name is what again?
David Benwell, yeah.
David, I did hear correctly. And your sister is?
Piper.
How small is she? Or
Well, How young?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I
Oh,
meant.
3 years apart, so she is 13.
Oh, okay. I was thinking she would be much younger, but okay.
Well, we can make her much younger.
No,
How
I mean,
young you thinking?
I mean, anything works, really. Anything works. Alright. Okay, do they know that you have this power?
Yes, because it was super public when it happened.
Ah, okay, so everyone, like, you don't have a secret identity.
Probably not.
Okay. Alright. Public identity. Alright. Okay, so that takes care of actually all that for the now. Alright. Moving on to Gigi. Gigi, your family.
I kind of just put like mother and father. Like the mother's Sarah Queen.
Mm-hmm.
They run a like home business as like self-employed plus like cake artist, like making like custom orders, sending them out. And then their father he's not as present in the home as he probably would like to be. He works for the local like airliners, local airport flying airliners.
All right.
So yeah, periods of him being away on trip, well not trips, it's work, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh, where's he now? Oh, he's over in Spain. Why? Because people need to be flown to Spain. Type deal. Yeah, like it's not normal. So like normal, mostly normal household, like not fairly well off and happy, but the changes are kind of caused some issues.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I actually missed the entire thing after your father's, that job.
Oh, one second.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying like the fairly like well-off household, like happy family for the most part, but yeah, of course the changes kind of caused.
All right. Okay.
Caused a bit of turmoil. Sorry, I kept getting distracted with the other guy talking.
Okay. When you ran away from home for one night, were your parents home?
One second, is there a way I'm just going to mute him for a second.
Right. Okay. Well, I can ask you a bit later. Like a few later.
No, yeah, I couldn't hear you because Influx's things keeps going off.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. That just going around
Yeah,
exactly that.
So what were you saying? I can hear you now. I just had to mute him.
Okay. Firstly, Flux, can you see if you can do a push to talk?
Hold on.
Because there's a lot of background noise.
So I didn't want to go to my grandparents.
Then
Now let me just go into it.
it's under voice and video in Discord settings. So when you have to talk, just push a button and you talk it. That sounds dumb. Alright, okay, Gigi, I was saying that when she ran away from home for that one night, were any of your parents at home?
When she ran away for like a couple of weeks. Not a single night.
Oh, I thought you were away for.
Well, yeah, he didn't Gigathon didn't find them straight away. There was away for a couple of weeks.
Where did you live during that time?
In the bay.
What did you eat?
Probably just like stealing stuff from off above, but partially probably brought to her by bees.
Wait, what?
Well, in the Bay Area, it's like several like kiosks and stuff around it, isn't there? She was probably like under one of the piers.
Okay.
Or where they'd set up.
Uh-huh.
So they probably like try to, like they probably didn't have any money, so they probably at night kind of tried to get what they could, and then maybe part of it even be brought to them by bees.
Oh.
If someone puts a thing down and then a load of bees are carrying it off.
Oh, okay. The bees carried it for you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like they may have come out to find it, but the probably reason Giga Hornet was like called is, okay, there's been strange activity with these. What do you mean strange activities?
Bees are stealing.
Some of them put the soda down and the bees carried it off. What do you mean? They literally carried it off. You mean they took the full thing? And pretty much it's just like a bunch of bees just like carrying it going along. Because I'm like, wait, what? And you followed it along, and it's pretty much they've been like, oh, someone lost a hot dog from bees.
Okay.
Like it's not the birds you have to worry about.
Jeez. Yeah, Australia doesn't have a bees issue, and suddenly you have bees issues. That would be scary. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's cool. Did your parents not look for you when you were loud, or were they not at home at the time?
Oh no, they wouldn't be looking for me. They just wouldn't be able to really find me. So they'd probably like put out missing persons, and no one kind of knew what happened to them.
Okay.
And then when they come back, they find out like, well, they probably freaked out like when they looked in their room and they found like, wait, why is there skin on the floor? Wait, this is a pinky finger.
Oh God, they thought you were kidnapped or something.
Yes.
Oh,
because they've been kind of changing, but they didn't really know.
All right.
Like they probably thought more than like, oh, kidnap, someone actually attacked them, because there was like literally a thick like pinky fingers, or like big like bits of like actual skin which had kind of fallen off as the chicken came out. She'd just been trying to hide it because, well, mutations and not knowing what to do. So like baggy clothing and stuff like that.
All right.
But it got to the point like, oh, their eyes had changed. They started wearing like sunglasses, and now it got to the point where they literally couldn't really hide it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe they've been wearing gloves and stuff.
All right. I still would say you wouldn't be like hiding for too long. Maybe like at most probably a few days. Maybe 3 or 4 days.
Why so?
Well, you need to eat, and you are like you becoming a bee and becoming, like you did write down, you have to eat more.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it was like from the PS. So okay, so probably like a week, and there was like weird activity.
Yeah, okay, like at most a week.
You had your insects steal food for you.
Yeah, insects steal. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like those activities. Okay, bees like carrying stuff off, or okay, that they probably come out themselves, but they really didn't want to be seen because they had no idea what was happening. And then when they came back, they probably then had like the wings and like they're fully like chitting out. But the chitting at the moment isn't actually that hard; it's still kind of probably soft.
All right. Okay.
It's brand new.
All right. Okay.
And then over time, it's probably going to harden as.
What were your parents' reaction when you were returned to them with Giga Hornet?
Pretty much panic. Like, what the hell's happened? What's happened? What is that? It's like scared. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of had to like calm down, like explain what had happened. There's still like no idea what to do, trying to act like it's normal, but at the same time, it's okay. Our child is now a bee mutant. How do we? There is no book and guide for how to handle this. Like her mother's trying to like smile, but she really doesn't know. Like, can they get turned back to normal? Is this how they are? Like, what kind of life are they going to have? Mm-hmm. But try not to make like them worried at the same. Melissa worried at the same time. So they're trying to act like it's normal, but then when there's certain things that are just not normal, it's like, wait, where's the sugar gone? Like when she's been baking, there's like a bag of sugar gone, and she just finds it, and it's like, can I even be mad at them? Like they don't know if they can be, or like must have probably obviously apologise about it.
All right.
But it's like a weird situation at home. Like no one really knows how to handle it. Like I'm probably like similar when she went back to school.
Ah, you went back to school. Okay, I was. That was actually going to be my next question. But all right.
Yeah. So at school, she probably had like a hoodie on most of the time. She's like covering herself up like gloves, but you can still obviously see it's different because you can't cover the entire face.
Okay.
Otherwise, you need like a full mask. Right. But she's probably like got glasses, like sunglasses on, hood up. Mm-hmm. Like she's probably got gloves on, but you can probably see the fingers aren't in the right place.
All right.
Like it's not a disguise. It's kind of like as much a disguise as Ben Grimm would put on a overcoat.
Basically, like she's embarrassed to be looked at, like seen like this.
Yeah, like she's not exactly happy with how she looks now. Like other thing is, like she steps on the scales and then she's horrified.
Okay. So lastly, is your identity public or secret? Probably public, right?
Yes, it's kind of difficult to have it. As a transformer, it's difficult to not have a public identity. Other than they don't know who you used to be.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. We'll come back to you. Thrawn. Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
doesn't matter what you call me, man. It's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So your family. Let's talk about it.
I have a single mother, no siblings. Her name is Honey Kisaragi.
She has a
now Honey Reynolds.
Yeah, I was going to ask. She has a different surname than you.
No. Her maiden name is Honey Kisaragi.
Okay.
Her married name is Honey Reynolds.
What happened to your father?
Because I am Asian, so I was trying to work that in.
What happened to your father then?
No idea. I've never met him. Never. She doesn't talk about it. She refuses to go into much detail.
Do you know his name?
Nope. Don't know a single thing about him.
Do your player know his name?
Well, you mentioned you had a guy that has the exact same power.
No. That's like similar. It's an AI. It's created in a lab.
Never mind.
It can't.
Then I'll make someone up later. But let me think. No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Can my dad be evil?
Yes, sure. I mean, it's your father. You can figure out whatever you want to be.
Yeah, no, he's evil.
Okay.
My dad's evil. And my mother wants to keep me away from him once she realized she was dating a supervillain.
All right.
Here, I've actually found the right image for this.
No. Jeez.
My character's basically an exo from Destiny.
I have no idea what either of those means.
They're robot people.
Okay.
They're people, but they're robots.
So they're Transformers, except smaller.
Yes. Here's a link to the image I was talking about.
Okay.
But yeah. My father's evil. His name is Hexadecimator.
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 All right. Is your father an alien, or is that just some kind of robot thing?
He can be an alien.
No, I'm just asking you the player.
Yeah, no, me the player. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking, it makes sense if I'm like half human, half alien. Yeah, he's an alien.
All right.
Sure. He actually is an outsider, except he went bad.
Okay. Since you bring this up, then I'm going to ask a plethora of questions, like what is the name of this species?
God, what have I done to myself?
Yep. Now you can just say his father is like some sort of military experiment gone rogue or whatever.
No, he's got to be. Now he's an alien. I've committed to this.
Okay, then you
I've
have
committed
to.
to this. So the name of the species.
The mechanoids.
No.
The Rocketers. No. That's terrible.
Androgens.
Androgens. Alright. Androgens.
They are a warlike species that attempted to infiltrate Earth by sending tiny baby robots to grow up here in disguise. They're literally robots in disguise.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. I have nothing to say to this except awesome.
And one of them, who later took on the title Hexadecimator, grew up, tried to be a hero, went horribly wrong for him,
Okay.
and he is now, like, in hiding or something. I don't know.
So he's basically going to be hiding from both Earth forces and the aliens' own forces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he betrayed the aliens.
Okay.
For honey.
Okay.
Which is why she hasn't turned his ass in.
All right. Okay. That's very cool. I like it. It's very cool.
Everyone hates my dad. That's what happened. Everybody hates my dad.
So he started out a villain, then betrayed like the alien species by falling in love with your mother, but then
everyone found out that he was an alien robot invader anyway.
And
so it's like, oh well.
And he was even worse accused, like when tried to be a hero, so he just went into hiding.
Yeah, he's just in hiding now.
Alright, okay. Alright.
Also, you gotta admit, that's a pretty solid name, Hexadecimator.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
That's a good name.
Solid. That's pretty solid. I'm proud of that name.
Alright. Okay. What does your father have a human name?
Yeah, Henry Reynolds.
Okay. That is so typical and normal.
Henry and Honey. Everyone thought it was funny.
Oh my god. This is great. Okay, so your identity is secret, except to your mother, who obviously knows.
I don't know if she knows.
Yes, I mean, your mother knows. That's a fact.
My mother knows.
Your character
My mother
doesn't.
knows. That's a fact.
Secret. Alright, but
as a player, yes. Honey Reynolds absolutely knows that her son is a superhero.
I may need to change the name of one of the characters in my legacy.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Not my legacy, the potential legacy I was setting up.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem.
It was Beatrix Honey.
That's fine. I don't see the issue with that.
Oh, alright, I'll leave it.
It's not mine's first name is Honey. Yours last name is Honey.
Yeah, there's no like you can even have similar first names. I don't mind. Names are common.
Yeah. Heck, I'm Rosamond, and didn't one of you have Rosa as their mother's name? It's not a big deal.
Yep.
Rose, yeah. My character's mother's name is Rose. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like Batman v Superman.
We can do this. Martha, why'd you say that name?
Dude, it's like Spider-Man and Star-Lord. You can have similar names. It's totally fine.
Peter. They're both Peters.
Yeah.
Why did you say that name?
It's like, okay, Chris, come over here on set. And everyone just turns around.
Yeah, like half of them are named Chris. It's hilarious. Yeah, so, my father's a ridiculous robot man who
Okay.
everyone hates.
Okay. Alright.
Earth hates him because he's an alien infiltrator.
Mm-hmm.
The aliens hate him because he married and procreated with a human. How disgusting.
I know, it's terrible. How did they arrive to Earth?
They were sent here in little alien pods.
How did the pods arrive to Earth?
They traveled through hyperspace.
Okay, so it's FTL. Okay.
Yeah. They have
Like wormholes or
yeah, but
FTL?
to be clear, it's not that they have a portable FTL. It's that they shoot them into faster than light travel.
Ah, okay.
Like
So
a bullet.
effectively, Space Marines.
Yeah,
It's not a dropship, longer distance Space Marine, how they send them.
yeah. Like they literally they have like a ring set up that when you get shot through it, it launches you into hyperspace.
It's like Mass Effect?
Yeah,
Okay.
like that.
Alright. Okay, so... Alright.
They just slow down over time.
Via hyperspace. Ah, they slow down over time, okay.
Yeah. So for them, it's like a very short
Ah,
trip, like
okay.
a month.
Alright.
You know what's cool is that both our characters seem to have this sort of space theme going on. I think that's interesting.
We could go magic, like somewhat like we could go magic if you want.
No, I was pointing out it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Space is cool.
Yes, it is.
By the way, I found an image for a villain. Zachary Zaz, the Tarantula Hawk. That is actually the name of it. That's actually the name of the bee. There's one called the Tarantula Hawk.
Is that from
Oh, God,
any
that's fucking
comic or something?
terrifying. That's fucking terrifying.
Is it? I think
Oh.
it looks cool.
Yeah, the Tarantula Hawk is extremely painful, and this is what a Tarantula Hawk looks like.
Ah,
They actually live in America.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh God. Why would you bring that up? Jesus Christ. Oh God.
Ugh.
And I'm allergic to bees. This thing would probably kill me just by looking at me.
Yeah, it's native to Colorado.
it's what is it? It's not a
Oh,
tarantula.
God.
What is it? Wasp?
No, it's a spider wasp. It
Oh, it's a
hunts
spider
tarantulas.
wasp. Okay, it's a spider wasp.
Nice
Alright.
tarantulas.
Yeah.
Oh
So
God.
they called it a tarantula hawk
It,
because you can probably guess
it
what
preys
it
on
looks like.
tarantulas. That is beautiful.
This is my nightmare.
Okay, someone
Um,
clearly has a thing for insects.
Yeah, there's a show on YouTube. I think his name's like Coyote Pete. I might be getting it wrong.
Alright.
Let me
He
ask
goes.
you a question. Sorry. I was gonna ask, is there a whole suite of like insectoid characters? Like, is there like Velvet Bullet Bee? Bullet Ant, and
There might be. I'm
the
not
other
going
one?
to say there isn't.
Yeah, it's like I thought I put some characters for a potential legacy. So I thought, oh, okay, you've got one like that Giga Hornet. He said it was free, so I made him kind of like an Ant-Man, but not like the movie Ant-Man, more the Henry Pym Ant-Man. He
You mean
may or may
the
not.
the drug addict and the wife beater?
What now?
Henry Pym was got hooked up.
He's the worst. Yes.
He's literally the worst. He was a drug addict and he used to beat his wife.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
in his defence, he didn't used to beat them. There was one part when he was pretty much being badgered. He made lose off Avengers. He lost his temper. He spun around with his hand and it hit her. He didn't know she was there.
So
To
you said-
be clear,
Yeah.
this was also the same. This was also the same comic where he engineered an attack on the Avengers in order to save the day.
Yes,
Yeah.
he kind of has some he kind of had some mental issues. Also,
He's not a good
he made Ultron.
Well now.
He's not a good person.
In the comics, he made Ultron. So he kind of can be, but he's not exactly the most emotionally stable, and stuff like that happens.
I mean, he's
Also, he gets all this crap for that. Do you know how many times Reed Richards has beaten Susan?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Reed
yeah,
Richards is
no,
a monster.
No, Reed Richards is the worst. Reed Richards, like seriously, the biggest villains in Marvel, and I don't understand how no one's figured this out, are clearly Tony Stark, Reed Richards, and fucking Hank Pym. They even call them Illuminati in the fucking comic books.
Yes.
I'm like, how
Alright.
does no one know that they're villains?
Alright. I'm going to say that's enough for the Marvel discussion
Okay.
for now.
But yeah, it's like, so Legacy, I thought, okay, there's that guy, the Beatrix honey is. I just went okay. Amazonian with like enchanted armor with a bee theme.
Okay. I'll look at them in the
Yeah. Oh no, I posted them into
yeah. Okay.
chat. And there
Alright.
could be some more in-text hit things, but I just thought I'd just make that one image I found for Tarantula Hawk though. I liked that costume
All right.
because he looks like a cool villain.
All right.
You mean the dude with the giant broadsword?
Yeah, I was going to say that's like cybernetic armor.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So lastly is Flux. Tell me about your family. Yeah, your character's family. Obviously. John Philo, right? Yeah, John Philo.
As a shadow manipulator.
Well,
They met through some very big miracles.
Okay, no. I kind of missed everything. What's your mother's name?
What?
Buddy, you want to start over?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sorry. My father was just think Superman, but just less. And my mother was a shadow manipulator.
Can you try? I mean, turning, like disconnecting and reconnecting to Discord because we really can't. You're lagging extremely.
Realm of Shadows. Beg me.
Wait. Can you try disconnecting and reconnecting, Flux? It's like extremely robotic. Flux? Hello?
Oh, I love it.
To be honest, in some designs they've actually started doing that. The one that jumps to mind is when they redesigned Batgirl. Her cape does actually have. You can see where the clasps are, and it literally just pulls straight off.
That, still begets the question, why would you even need a cape then?
To glide. Because it looks cool. If you played Arkham Knight, it does have a functional use for him.
Batman's cape has always been a glide function and an intimidation factor. He would literally set up his entrance for it.
A giant bat, yeah.
And he would just spread his cape out to look like a giant bat.
Okay, yeah.
Also kind of distractions, and I think it's armored as well. Just kind of like blocks some.
The armor thing is dependent on the version of the game.
It changes a bit, but he does tend to swing it around to kind of distract them. He does use it. He does
use it like in clever ways. But
If you want the best idea of why did they have a cape, look at Spawn.
Spawn's cape is like a funky magic thing that turns into weapons and shit.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, okay. Flux, go on. Hello. Flux.
Maybe type it out, bud.
If you're having trouble, robot thingy.
Yeah. All I was going to say is like Stephen Strange kind of copied Spawn in the movies. And that was initially Spawn's thing, and they gave it to Stephen Strange. The cape.
You mean the cloak of levitation?
Yeah, do you know how he uses the cape? It wraps people up in the comic. That was kind of that's what Spawn does, and they thought that's cool. Let's give it to Stephen Strange, and it looked awesome.
I mean,
you mean
it's
when the
not
cloak of levitation wrapped around that one dude and tried to choke him to death?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That's what Spawn does all the time. Actually, Spawn does worse, but
Spawn does worse. Spawn wraps the dude up in the cloak, and then the cloak's inner lining turns into spikes and spears the guy to death.
yeah.
Like Spawn's 1,000 times more fucked up, but you know.
They're actually doing a new series. They're actually trying to make a new movie, I think.
Oh no, it's fine. You can talk. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. We thought you was on the microphone.
Yeah.
So while you think then we'll chat about.
Yeah, we thought you were getting your earphones. Alright. Yeah, hopefully. You now sound like really quiet.
You can boost him if you just right click and just put the volume up.
Yeah, it's at 200%.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you. Just bring it closer to your mouth, I guess.
Okay. So my father was a big Superman, but
Wow,
You're a
network.
robot again, buddy.
Yeah, you're roboting.
from a different planet, but you see like everything. Just get this.
It's very hard for us. Like, you're getting robotified in the middle of a sentence. We're getting fragments. Like you said, he's from another planet, or did you say he's not from another planet?
I heard he's a Superman type.
Yeah.
Light from another planet, and then it just went robot.
Yeah, I didn't actually hear if he was from a planet. Oh, okay, from this planet. Okay, he's an Earth guy. All right. Okay, what was their name, hero name, power, whether public or private identity, or secret identity? All right.
Well, if he's a Superman knockoff.
Clark Philo.
What's the word for Superman?
Superman.
Ultra. Mega.
Ultraman.
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Super, Ultra, Mega, Ultima.
Oh gosh.
I'm thinking. Give me a second. Okay, Superman knockoff.
Giga.
How about Hercules?
Sure.
It's like
That works. Actually.
yeah, he's from Earth. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Real name?
It's actually Hercules.
Like it's actually the Greek hero Hercules.
Yeah, they do the thing like they do with the Asgards in Marvel, where they're just like from a different planet.
No.
Or he's just literally actual mythical hero Hercules.
He was a statue that got brought to life in the middle of a superhero fight, and now he's just a dude.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That was a dude.
Flux, you can take any of these ideas, or you can come up with your own ideas. These
Like
are
he's-
merely
Like,
ideas. These are merely ideas. You can come up with your own, or you can take these ideas. These are all fine. So you know. All right, cool.
Oh my god, no, that's terrifying! That's terrifying!
That is super cool. I don't see what's so terrifying about it.
Because, no, I'm thinking about what Red... No, this is Red's, like, reaction to this.
Alright. Okay, Flux, Hercules, was his, like, did he have a secret identity, or was, like, everyone knew that he's Hercules, the superhero, or did he have, like, a mild-mannered, mundane secret identity? And I really hope you'll be at your computer next week, man. This is
That would be very helpful.
the game's
yes.
definitely not gonna run that well. Okay, so no secret identity. So their name is Hercules. Well done.
It's the demigod Hercules.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So a statue of Hercules that came to life. Let's say some magic fight was involved. There.
Yeah, well, according to his chat thing, he says that he was a statue, and it was on a camera when it happened. If a burst of literally a statue exploded, and out of the rubble stepped out Hercules. From what he's saying there.
Is that what happened, Flux?
An auditory, oh yeah, like wasn't there a commercial where a dude would run through a thing and he'd scream oh yeah all the time?
The Kool-Aid Man?
Yeah, like Kool-Aid Man.
Oh jeez. Okay, statue that came to life. What about your mother then? Dang it, man. Yes, I meant their name, their hero name, if they had any secret identity, all that jazz. Well, I mean, Hercules doesn't have a surname, so you'll have to take your mother's surname. So her surname is definitely Philo. So I don't know, just any name.
Wait. She's quick question. Is she goth?
Blank Philo.
Yes. Okay. She's goth. Her name is Blanche.
Blanche Philo?
Shadowmere.
No, she has to have the surname Philo, otherwise his character can't have that surname Philo.
Okay, just Blanche Philo then.
Yeah. Alright.
Blanche. Blanche.
Blanche Philo. Does that work? Alright. What was her superhero name? What? How about Shadowmere? You did say Shadowmere, so how about that? Right? Okay.
Okay, when I suggested Shadowmare, I meant Shadowmare like a nightmare.
Well, too late for that.
I was just saying. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you guys were typing out.
Oh yeah, I was just kind of looking like where Hercules was born, because I remember that old thing about heroes. It's like so and so of Greece, or so and so of Bastion, like hero name of this location.
I think he's supposed to be from like Greece or something.
Yeah, that's what I said. I just had to check. It's like Dolph's surname is Odinson, so it'd be like Hercules Zeusson.
Zeusson.
Well,
Zeusson could actually be a surname.
His surname would probably be Olympian. Olympian. It's weird. The Greeks have a different thing than we do.
Yeah, I was going to know. So yeah, his surname could be Olympiate. Like the weird name, Zeusson.
Yeah, no. The Norse do the whole son of thing. The Greeks did where you're from. So
Greeks do where you're from, and then but the gods did
Yeah. So
Okay.
so they would either, so it would either be something like Thebian or Olympiad or something along those lines. If he's from Thebes.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say with the statue thing, it could be. Oh, 1 second, I'm trying to think of the years. For 2,000 years, I have laid dormant type deal.
Actually, for 4,000 years.
Okay, I was trying to think how long ago was ancient Greece, and I was drawing a blank.
I'm gonna say like 4,000
Or
years.
honestly, I was actually thinking it was a really recent statue made like 10 years ago and just came to life in a magical blast.
Oh,
And just
Oh,
imagining his Hercules.
We don't know where the statue was.
Yeah, there we go.
The thing is, consider how much of a dick most of the Greek gods were. Trapping somebody in a statue for a few millennia doesn't
That'd
seem
be
to be.
hilarious. That sounds like a thing that would happen.
Ooh, he fought a Gorgon and lost.
That could
Yeah,
be a thing.
Medusa was a thing.
Yeah, he just cracks out like, for 4,000 years I have slumbered here. Time to conquer Earth. I mean, save it.
Conquering a place is a terrible idea. You'll have to run the government and it's terrible.
Actually, it was
It reminds me of a quote from a comic from this older version, Captain America. It's like, so what are you, a drunken womanizer? What would your father think? And she's saying this to Hercules. If anyone gets the joke, never mind.
because Zeus was a known slut /
Yes.
hate rapist. I mean,
Yeah, it's just the look on his face after she says that to him is priceless. I just remember it from the comics.
Is that a scene from somewhere?
Yeah, I'll try and get the panel while you.
Oh my gosh. Alright, do you, Flux, does, John, right? Yeah. John have any brothers or sisters? Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, I think that's question. Is your character's, like John's superhero identity, secret or public? Okay, alright. So, it's public, it's publicly available. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's going back around to the front again. Grant, and what was I gonna say? Yes, alright. Time to fill up the old backstory questions. When did you first get your power? We already know. Who was the first person you accidentally hurt with your powers?
Well, she manifested her powers during a ballet recital. So, I'm thinking either a lot of the audience got hurt or one specific person got killed. I'm not sure which.
Well, what do you think, like, how did the power manifest?
Basically a huge shockwave that emanated from her body.
Like an energy blast?
Yeah, like an energy blast.
Alright.
Just all over.
Okay.
You're basically Dazzler.
I don't know who that is.
Pop star from X-Men.
Okay.
Yeah.
The powers to pretty much do stage performances.
Yeah. No.
Mary Sue?
Doesn't she do like an energy thing?
Yeah, she controls light and light effects.
It's a little bit more than just light, but
Effectively, I'm simplifying it.
I'm not a huge Marvel guy, okay? So I don't really know them all that well. Like, I read Spider-Man and Deadpool, and that's about it.
I don't read any comics. I just see the movies. So I'm like the least known here, or maybe Flux also.
Well, if it's cosmic energy, then it's more like Captain Marvel, I think.
I don't even know what powers Captain Marvel has. I just think the idea of the character is cool, and I don't even know the entire idea of the character.
She was an Air Force pilot that got infused with alien energy and can now fly, has super strength.
So she's basically Superman.
And shoots like plasma out of her fists.
Yeah.
So she's
pretty much
Superman.
Like
Marvel
a lower
Superman.
tier, think of a lower tier Superman who can shoot energy blasts.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, or like a Human Torch with who had sex with.
Wait, what?
She can absorb energy and redirect and then blast it out.
Okay.
And then she's got that super strength, speed, flight,
Alright.
etc. package.
Alright. So anyway, your powers, what was her name again? Lily. So Lily's power like manifested as an energy shockwave. Okay, so
Just like a huge blast of energy that kind of blew up her recital.
okay. Was she like dancing solo, or was there other students beside her?
Dancing solo.
Okay, so like one of the audience member probably got hurt.
Mhm.
Okay, so did they, like what were the extent, like how much did they get hurt? Because you were wondering about that.
I'm kind of thinking this is the sort of thing where you either avoid it entirely or you're just Ash, kind of thing.
So they just died?
Yes.
Here's a dumb question. How long ago was this?
Yes.
A few months. She hasn't had her powers very long.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, if you want to have people avoid dying, I know someone who absorbs energy.
I was actually thinking, like, for the next question, who outside the team helps you control your powers? I was thinking another hero, and I was going to let you decide which one who maybe also as a child that was taking ballet was in the crowd and managed to get a lot of the people out.
Oh, Rosemont! You take ballet, you poor idiot!
Does he? Does he?
If you're good with that, that's how if that's how my character knows you.
But
Lily.
Oh my god, that's great. We both take ballet.
it's great. But
That's awesome. We have ballet class.
like
Yeah.
the question is though, who outside of the team? So
Like I was saying, just a character that has a child that was in ballet, like one of your superheroes. I don't know if you've made a list, but we could hash something out. I was thinking something with super speed, just so maybe there was like a bit of a charge up before she unleashed an explosion. So maybe someone that was fast enough to get a lot of people out.
Okay, I actually have someone who can manage that without getting anyone out. Okay, so one of the NPC heroes is called Mistress Hex. She's a magic user. She's like a really good magic user.
Cool.
That's
All
it.
right.
So let's
That
say that, I mean, when Lily was blasted with the cosmic power in her sleep, like somewhere on her like magical defense thing, it popped up, and she was like, you mean like trying to search for it?
You misunderstand. She was infused with the magic while at her ballet recital. It just happened all of a sudden. Right there.
Okay. I thought it happened when you were sleeping in your last meeting with the big guy.
No, that's when they interact. The entity can see Earth and what she's doing on Earth. So, and its last moments happened to be when she was having her ballet recital.
All right. So let's just have maybe maybe Mr. Hex was there to see someone else.
She's friends with my mom.
That would probably make sense.
My dad used to be a superhero. Mr. Sex is friends with my mom.
Well, he was a super villain too.
Yeah, but you know.
Okay, okay, yeah, sure. I'm totally okay with that. So maybe.
I'm just saying, Mr. Sex could have just been there because she's friends with my mom.
Okay, so what if we so far have that Lily and Rosamond are in the same ballet class?
Yeah, but I suck.
This is beautiful. Okay.
Lily would Somebody would give you private lessons to
Mistress
help you out.
X is friends with Rosamond's mom.
Actually, that's an idea. I think if Melissa does jazz, she shouldn't do if she did dance, she wouldn't do ballet. She'd do jazz.
You want to change it to jazz instead of ballet? Either way, it's embarrassing as fuck for Rosamond.
I'm
Oh
saying
no! I meant Melissa as a character, someone else. Like if they probably are actually good at dancing, partially due to transformation as well.
Oh yeah,
These dance, they're damn good at it.
that's true.
Okay, so Mr. X managed to stop the blast from killing anyone, but some person still got hurt. Who?
Either someone in the audience or maybe the dancing teacher. That would be pretty messed up.
Like, who do you think?
A dancing teacher.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I know.
You
Oh,
can do
man.
it if you want to. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. It was just
Well,
like
this is just getting dark.
worst time. It was just like the worst timing in the world for the cosmic entity to just decide to infuse her right then and there.
Yep.
That's the thing. It was the fraction of a fraction of a fraction of its power, and it was almost too much for her body to handle.
Like
Gave you a seed, a kernel of energy.
she's glad she didn't explode.
Yeah,
Okay.
she almost did.
She almost did, yep. Alright, so who got hurt?
Do we want to go dancing, teacher?
I'm fine. It's your power damage.
I'm thinking dancing teacher. Yeah.
Okay. What was their name?
Miss
let's-
Benji. Miss Benji.
Miss Benji?
Angela Martel.
Okay. Angela Martel got hurt. What kind of heart was it?
What kind of hurt?
Yeah.
I'm honestly thinking disintegration.
No, she didn't die. She didn't die. That's
Oh,
what
she
I
didn't
said.
die? Then...
I will assume just badly messed up.
yeah, like
Burn marks all
maybe...
over.
Like really badly
Maybe
burnt.
lost... Oh, she lost a leg.
Okay.
That'd be
That's
pretty
terrible.
tragic for a,
I love
dancing
it.
teacher.
That's terrible. I love it.
I was going to say, very badly burned.
I used to be a dancing teacher until I took a cosmic beam to the knee.
Yes, yes. This is perfection. And okay, that is very
So
good.
she's partially disintegrated, is what you're telling me.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
my dancing cost me not my arm but a leg. That's terrible.
How
Okay,
about both?
do you want to be both? Okay.
Like you
No,
disfigured this woman. Jesus.
Nah, let's just make it a leg.
Okay, lost a leg and badly burnt. All right. So I would imagine Mr. Sex helps you control your powers since he saw it
Yes.
firsthand. All right. Okay,
That's what I was
write
thinking.
this down, which is great. I wanted some way to like attach you to existing people anyway. Okay, Angela Martel. Moving on. Okay. Why do you continue to use your powers even after hurting people so badly?
Because it's not really a thing she can just ignore. It's either she controls it or just it manifests wildly. So that's why she continues to use her powers, because she wants to learn to control it so she doesn't hurt anyone else accidentally.
Wants to control it to not hurt anyone else. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, 1 second. Okay, that's your all questions done. I'll ask you about the team later. All right, Gigi. Who were you before? We know. When did you change? What caused it? We know. Who outside the team is helping you understand your new body? That's Giga Hornet. All right.
Yeah, I was going Giga Hornet and maybe a bit of like Beatrix. That character. So I was saying they were kind of a character that's.
I haven't given that character any thought yet. I'll do that mid-session.
Oh, no, I mean, yes, it's mainly him, but I might have added some interaction with that that NPC, and that, but they would have been more like, okay, but this is how you like deal with crime. So I'm thinking that one's a bit more experienced in actual fighting, while the other guy's more scientist gadgets, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like the difference between, well, Batman is gadgets and brains, and then Wonder Woman is more actual combat.
The question is, who out of the team is helping you understand your new body, not use it?
So
it's understand.
So
it's not use.
Giga Hornet. I didn't know if he actually gave him a name. So I was going with like his name was like Manx B. Bridget or something like that.
Giga Hornet's name? I actually wrote that down. I need to.
Okay. So
his name is Dr. Ethan Vesper.
Ethan Vesper.
Yep. Because Vespidae is the wasp species.
Also Scooter.
Oh, jeez. Okay, why don't you just try to hide yourself away?
They kind of wanted to, but there was kind of given a bit more of a, like, probably pep talk by Giga Hornet. Like, she might, and plus with like the family, and she does have a life, she figured like she can't abandon it. So she might be a freak, but she's a freak that might be able to make things a little bit better. She doesn't know what these changes are going to lead to, so she needs to kind of get out there so she doesn't kind of regret it later on. Plus, I think part of her is she wants to be around people, but that's like the insect, like social aspect, kind of more like she's like, I really don't want to, I'm nervous for this, but part of her mind's like still the insect, like no, I want to be around others.
Okay,
is actually more
good,
like
good.
That is probably a positive influence.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
That's cool. That is very good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Social, like the social push is also coming from her powers themselves because of the B side.
Yep, the B side is affecting the human personality.
Yeah,
like, that's very good.
So it's like minor, but there is like changes there. Because I thought the changes wouldn't entirely be physical, like there's some mental.
Yeah, okay.
Especially since like her brain chemistry will have probably been changed. Because like B's brains are like a lot denser with more connections. So a plus side is she got smarter.
Well, you don't automatically get smarter. It's just, you know.
Well, no, she's got more
she's become more observant.
Yeah, like more observant.
Like she can memorize things better. She can make connections. Well, yeah.
It comes down to like she doesn't have the knowledge other than like instinctual things with like certain insects.
She has the ability to learn faster.
Yeah, and like react faster because she's got the like reactions.
Yeah.
So she needs to be able to think as quickly as she can react, and and then the eyes and the senses and
Yep. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
also she can communicate with insects, so that's probably changed as well. But only bees.
Oh yeah. Is that a communication or just direct influencing them? Like, can the bees talk back, or do you only provide orders and they follow?
Well, kind of both. Like, they can't talk back. They can kind of like share senses with them. They can tell them stuff. Like, they communicate with them through
pheromones.
Yeah, pheromones and also like vibration, like vibrations,
the bee
and,
dancing
movements.
Like maybe you can understand bee dancing, or maybe.
Yeah, like some of it's like actual sound, which can travel a long distances for bees, because that's how they communicate. It's like pheromones.
Oh, okay. So you can hear the bee vibrations.
Yeah.
All right.
Which links into kind of the senses. Like there might be some like mental thing there. Like she subconsciously like translates it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, your new brain is interpreting these as normal senses.
Yes.
Because it's normal for the new brain. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like they might actually do stuff without she asks if it's like to help her. Or it's like, can you go there, and then when what they see, she kind of gets feedback back to her, and it's like she's seen it type deal.
That would depend. Like.
It's like the hive mind deal.
There's no such thing as a hive mind. It's like.
I know, but comics.
No, I get it. Yeah. Just that logic doesn't really work. So you can communicate with bees through empathic connection and understand bee vibrations and stuff, But if a
Yeah.
bee sees something and you're not there, you don't know what it's seen. That's no.
Yeah, other than the vibrations and messages it sends.
You don't
sends
have
back.
you don't have a psychic power, right?
Kinda. It's like weird brain chemistry. I'm just going with the like comics. Like
I mean,
No. I'm just saying comics is not a valid excuse. You have to come up with
I
an
mean,
idea.
all right.
okay,
so,
yeah, she's psychic as well. Let's throw that. She's got psychic acting. Let's just throw that on if it makes it easier.
Like, do you have
It's-
to have
it's,
it?
It's psychic pheromones and the vibration.
Well, here's the thing though. If it's just pheromones and vibrations, you would be able to know that. You'd be able to know that there's danger and that there's an enemy. But you wouldn't be able to know any of the details of the threat. If it's psychic as well, that means that all your bees are also psychic?
Well, no, just susceptible to it.
Yeah, but the bees wouldn't be able to transmit that.
They wouldn't need to because I know what I can see into them.
Okay.
Like the thing is, like, summon them towards me, like, do you know what I mean? Like the general insect control type deal.
Yeah, but all of that is done through pheromones.
Yeah, I mean
So if you have
pheromones
a
are
refined
like,
so like all the the way a queen bee controls
or
a hive.
you have your
entirely
antenna. You can just wave your antenna with particular frequency, and they can read it. You don't need to be a psychic for that.
Well, no, you said I did need to be to do what I kind of listed.
So
that's why I was throwing the psychic on just to.
No, what did you?
So I just drew comic psychic.
No, I mean, what did you list? Now I have to actually look that up. What did you list? Insect manipulation. Through a mixture of pheromones, vibrations, and subtle movements, Melissa can both summon and manipulate bees, exerting a unique control, forming a connection over vast distances. What is the limit of this forming a connection over vast distances?
I'll say the actual. It's probably like a few hundred meters for actually sharing senses, but maybe like it could go up to like a mile to actually summon them to it. Like certain things they can't do when they're too far away, but she can summon bees from around her. And it turns out there's a lot of bees in the city, but they're just all hidden around, type deal.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's supposedly like 1 trillion insects for every like 100,000 people.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So it's like
the
vast ranges is literally come to me type deal. And
I think that's too much. I'm going to say you can't have that. Like, you can't control the insect of an entire continent. That's just too much.
Well, I didn't say an entire continent.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you just
it's
want
Halcyon,
the
by the
city.
way. I don't think it's Halcyon.
You said continent? Oh, I heard you.
I didn't.
Just the city.
Okay.
I never said continent.
Oh,
I said like a mile or something like that.
Okay,
like,
okay. I actually thought you said continent. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, like it's.
Yeah. Okay. No,
I
I got it. All right.
I mean, if you want like, I mean, to be clear, Ant-Man can't like look into the ants' brains either.
I was just going like obviously power. Like, they can have like a mind link control. I'll throw off like the. So it's like okay.
Mind link makes more sense. Mind link makes more sense what you're describing. If you have a psionic mind link to bees specific.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. But they also communicate like vibrations and like.
Well, that's just part of your biology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But the mind link is I'll go with maybe can't. They can't. Oh, see exactly. It's just okay. Man, this coloured hair, shirt, this like tall. Okay, so they can
Okay,
get.
this is an interesting thing. Bees don't see color.
Yeah, bees don't see color.
They see shapes and movements.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go with shit like that, but they can't tell you what colour hair they're having.
Sure.
Yeah.
And pheromones. They actually do see pheromones.
Yep.
Okay, so they can probably see like the stuff they tell back. They won't be able to say colour, but they'd be able to say, oh, they're wearing this deodorant or this cologne, and then
they'd definitely be able to do that.
Like I'm just
They
saying,
look
just
like they
make
smell
it
this way.
make it cooler. Just your character is interpreting this as they're seeing, but they're not actually seeing, and they're not telling you it's what
they're not
they're
seeing it. It's just they get this information sent back, and she subconsciously builds the picture of it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not she's literally seeing through their mind.
No.
It's literally she's seeing
Like,
it,
she's-
but it's from
she's
how
knowing
they're-
she's knowing it. Like, yeah, she's building a mental picture from partial information from a bunch of insects.
it's like it smells a funny colour. Type
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, you would see that this person hasn't. Like they look like they smell this way.
Yeah, like a person, like people. If you go, I don't know if it's an actual thing. Like there's probably not. Like certain people have certain scents to.
Yeah.
So it's like actually that scent's familiar.
Yeah, no, you would definitely be able to identify individuals based on their pheromones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. All right. Okay.
I mean, it could
so
even
that's-
like as it goes on, it stays this instant. Like one thing I actually considered, which I didn't actually do, was later on with mutation, having it extend to like certain people. Like, oh yeah, I like this person, even though they look freakishly. That kind of defeats the point of the transform. So I was going to save that for kind of if they do playbook changed. Do you know what I mean?
No, not really.
Sort of.
I kind of missed what you're trying to say.
If I did a playbook change later on,
Mhm.
I was going to put part of their powers like it may affect people. Like it's not control. It's just I like this person. I don't know why. Type deal.
Oh, you produce a
Pheromones?
a pheromone that makes people like you, like
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah, that kind of works, I guess.
Yeah,
That's what they make cats do.
not later. It'd be like later on down the road. Like
Okay.
not at the moment.
Okay.
Also, don't do it with a parasite.
Yeah, cats have a parasite that make make people enjoy the scent of cats.
Like people in general, or some
Yeah,
people.
Cats literally have mind control.
Yeah,
I can't stand cats. I don't think that's a general
cats
thing.
cats are actually evil. Like that's like a thing that
No,
they learn to mimic the sound of children crying.
yeah. The other thing is, some people don't like cats, and people aren't susceptible to this parasite. So, like that is actually something they studied. There are certain people that it will not affect because they're not susceptible to that. Oh, it's just general personality overrides it.
Yeah, no, like there are some people who are just immune to cat mind control.
Yeah,
I am
I-
not
I-
sure
no,
this is an actual thing, but okay.
we're not bullshit. We're not bullshit.
They're not bullshitting you, man. There's like cats have this thing.
This is
that in
terrifying.
their urine. Cats have this thing in their urine that if you're exposed to it enough,
You?
usually by
It's their feces, not their urine.
it's their feces.
Oh God.
It's
Oh,
the
God.
thing in their feces that if you're exposed to it, it gets into your brain and it makes you enjoy the presence of cats.
Feces?
Through their smell.
Wow.
Like
I'm-
the way a cat
Explain
smells.
why I like cats.
I'm
Like,
terrified
it gets
now.
into your brain and it forces you to like cats. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I freaked out when I found out about that. That was like,
Part
oh
of
my
their-
god.
Basically, part of the gestation of the parasite is that it needs to go through the intestines of a cat.
Oh God.
So what it
Yeah,
does
let's
is
not go
that
this way. Let's not talk about this. This guy.
it is basically it was designed to infect a rat or mouse and just shut down their fear
Yeah.
response, so they're more likely to get
Yeah.
eaten.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull a stop on
That's
this
terrifying.
discussion. I'm just putting a stop on this discussion. Okay.
Cats are terrifying.
Yeah. Okay. So we're done with for the moment. Ryan, when did you first put on? When did Red Rocket Breaker first put on the mask? Why we know? Why do you keep a secret identity?
Well, because I'm not certain. Because my mother always seems to be down on superheroes, and I'm not certain that people would like respect the charming hero Red Rocket Breaker if they knew it was me. So it's a combination of fear and low self-esteem.
Because of fear of
Self-esteem, yeah,
mother,
you still call yourself charming.
fear of mother's
Something doesn't add
disapproval,
up here.
or something.
It's wish fulfillment. This is the person I should be.
Oh. So you're afraid that your mother will disapprove if she finds
Definitely
out.
afraid that my mother will disapprove if she finds out that I'm a hero.
Okay.
And I'm really worried that people won't respect me as a hero if they knew it was me behind the mask.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a combination of fear and poor self-image.
Okay, so who outside the team knows your secret identity? That's your mother.
Yeah.
Who thinks the worst of your masked identity?
I have no idea.
Is your masked identity visually similar or somehow similar to Hexadecimator?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Okay, then maybe some existing person.
The main difference is that Hexadecimator is black and purple, and I'm red and gold.
Okay, otherwise your like shape looks similar, and your like.
We have very similar shapes. Yes.
Okay.
The only reason I wear the helmet is so that people don't see that I have the same kind of robotic face. So that people don't.
So
see
you
I
have
a
similar
robotic face.
faces too. Okay.
Yeah, I have a robotic
Is
face.
your father evil or not?
My father is evil. My father's not evil. I want to destroy the world. He's just a villain. He's a criminal.
Yes.
He's like, he's just like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna steal all the money I want.
Which
is really funny.
I thought he went into hiding, or is he still active? Is he still?
He does go into. He only resurfaces to get money.
Okay.
Steal money.
Okay.
So he's
he has to pay bills. My mom doesn't work.
Wait, why does he pay bills if he's hiding? He can just steal the things directly instead of stealing money to buy.
Because my mom doesn't work.
Wait, what?
He's supporting us with stolen money.
Wait, why doesn't she work?
He just drops off a bag of bank money every once in a while.
And there's no cop trying to find out, hey, where did you get the money even though you have no job?
No one. I don't know if anyone. I don't know how my mom gets away with it, but she does.
Your mother is friends with Mr. Sex, correct?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, we just talked about that.
Yeah. Oh, right. She's the. I was throwing that out there as kind of like as an idea for how my character knows Lily.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, or why Mistress Hex would be there.
Okay. Well, I think it's fine that she's also trying to find out where Hexadecimator is, so she's keeping a close eye on your mother.
Oh God, I think they're friends. In reality, she's there what's that thing cops do?
Sting.
She's there on surveillance. Yeah, she's there on a sting, and I think they're friends.
And she knows that you get money from, your mother gets money from Hexadecimator, but she, covers it, so she's trying...
my mother's really good at laundering the money.
And, Miss Hex covers it because she wants to get the big guy, not your mother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mistress Hex, turns a blind eye to the obvious thing so that she can lure my father out to the...
Yep. Okay, and... So someone...
So Mistress Hex probably thinks the worst about my transport.
Oh God, I don't... This is perfect. She's this great magic user who literally cannot figure out this person is this person. My victims, my potential... what do you say?
Because I'm such a buffoon!
Exactly!
It's because I'm such a buffoon! I am so ridiculous! There's no way!
This is perfect. It's so dumb, it makes sense. Okay, I'm good with this. So, she probably publicly... not publicly, but she probably extremely, suspects that you're somehow related to this person. Hexadecimator.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, Flux.
Oh, you know what it could be? No, never mind. It's a dumb idea. Never mind.
Well, now you have to say it.
I was gonna say, what if she just doesn't know what my father's human face... What if she doesn't know that my father and me can go from human to robot?
That makes sense.
What if she doesn't know that that's a thing that we can do?
Yeah.
My mom knows that's a thing we can do, and that's why she's immediately you're my son.
Okay.
But everyone else doesn't realize that we go from robot to human and back and forth.
Nobody knows that Hexadecimator and Red Rocket Razor can transform into a human form. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm saying Red Rocket Racer. It's Red Rocket Breaker.
Red Rocket Breaker. Well, it's the charming hero, Red Rocket Breaker.
Okay. All right. Okay. Your secret identity part. Your mundane life comes with a series of obligations. So, what obligations did you take?
School.
School.
And
All right.
home.
And you need 3.
You need 3?
Yep.
Well, yeah, no, I'm at school, and I have to...
Well, you have the ballet class.
Don't forget ballet class.
Yeah. So
and the ballet class.
that's your social. Oh, okay. So school. Which one? There's a few suggestions, but you can also come up with something.
Well, no, the school is obviously, I'm on the chess club.
Yes. Of course you are on the chess club. Of course you are. What am I thinking?
I'm on the chess club, obviously. That's the school one. The home one is that I have household chores. And
why? Your mother has no job. She can do all the chores.
Yeah, but she thinks it's good for me to earn to work for them.
For what?
It builds character.
Ow.
Also, sometimes she just tells me to do stuff because she's Miyagiing me.
Okay.
So she's like, paint the fence.
Oh gosh.
Wax the cut. Like she's Miyagiing me.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And I have no idea.
I was actually seeing those movies a few days ago, so good job.
Yeah. And the social one is the dance class.
Yep. Ballet class. Alright. That's your obligation. Alright, we will check that out later. Alright, moving on to Flux. Your questions. Let me put out the legacy playbook because I have forgotten everything about that. Alright. Okay. When did you officially become a part of your legacy?
Oh, is he still doing legacy?
Yeah, he's doing legacy.
Oh.
He's not like he hasn't chosen a power suite, which I think also probably works. It's kind of interesting. Oh wait, no! You went beacon. I forgot. I totally forgot. I completely forgot. Never mind. Damn it to me. Okay. How did you gain your skills? We already know. When did you first put on your costume? You can try to talk again, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure how the connection is going to be, but okay. We know that. It's from young age. Okay, yeah. You were trained to be that. Your father trained you when you were young, thinking you're going to gain superpowers, right? So you probably had a costume early on. Alright, but you never gotten a good power. Okay. So when did your powers actually manifest? This heating and thingy, the other thing that you wrote that I forgot. Alright. And this flexible inventory. How did you get that? Okay. That's terrible. I love it. This has to be a thing, right? Okay, who outside of the team thinks you shouldn't be a superhero? It's so silent.
Well, you know, you're not trying to talk.
Yeah, I know. No, you actually need a name of a person, some important person in your life who doesn't think you should be a superhero.
Probably his dad.
That actually makes sense. Like, you're not good enough. And
It's
it's
not even like he's being mean about it. He's just worried that his son's gonna die.
yeah.
He's not even being like a bastard about something. He's just like, no, don't die.
Don't die. I love you, son. Even though you have no powers and are completely useless, I still love you.
Like, he is a bit of a dick about it. When
Yes.
he calls him useless.
Flux, how does that make sense? Do you think Hercules would not want you to be a hero because he's worried about you? Or maybe your mother. I don't know. Man, you're robotizing real hard.
Very badly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Don't robot, man. Don't robot. Don't get robotic.
Good question. What powers / skills did you take for your beacon thing?
Well, he has powers which is like heating a small amount of space and hammer space basically.
Hammer space? You mean like from Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it does say inventory system with infinite size.
Yeah, like from Scott, like he's a Time Lord.
Yeah. Hammer space, basically. Okay, so yeah, that's your thing. Okay, so Flux, just write down here. Do you think Hercules would be the one who doesn't think you should be a superhero? What am I trying to write down again? All right.
Who doesn't believe you should be a hero outside the team?
Yes. He trains you to survive. Okay. Then who do you think doesn't believe you should be a superhero? 202. Okay. So.
How about Mistress X is just a bitch and she hates him too?
Well, I don't want to attach her everywhere. I'm
That's fair.
so far she's already been attached to 2 people. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe you have a friend who doesn't want. No, I mean you can have a regular who's really friend with you, but it's someone who is you don't they don't necessarily have to have influence over you unless they're an adult, but they're
Well,
yeah.
Wait. You already said that his father doesn't want him to be a hero.
Yes, but he trains you anyway. Does that work? Someone who doesn't think they should be a hero but trains them anyway?
Yeah, you suck at this, boy. I'm gonna make it so that you suck a little bit less.
Alright, so that also works. Flux, are you going to go with this friend or your father?
Female good buddy, Sarah.
Well,
you need one.
Yeah, you need one who definitely thinks you shouldn't be a superhero. So,
Well, if your dad's already training you, then it makes more sense for it to be Sarah.
yeah, if your
He
father's
says father. Sarah. Which one, dude?
choose one, man. I guess Sarah makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
I think we all agreed on. I think he agreed on Sarah.
yeah, okay. So I'm going to ask you obviously who is Sarah?
Female good buddy.
Yes. Why do
Who you wrote.
they think you shouldn't be a superhero?
Oh,
And Oh, in the meanwhile, can anybody come up with a surname for Sarah?
Connor.
What?
Colin?
Connor. I was
Connor.
joking.
Sarah Connor. Oh yes, please do that.
You know
Sarah
what?
Wesley.
Okay. All right.
No, he said Sarah Wesley.
Yeah.
Oh no, now he says Connor.
Sarah Ripley.
Well, it's unanimous then. We have to have Connor.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? She could be She could be the innocent. That's the one who travels from the future, from the past into the future.
Well,
She traveled from the year. Teenage Sarah traveled from when she was a kid to the future to prevent Skynet from taking over the world.
oh gosh. All right. So she knows that. So she saw how terrible you were as a hero as a child and have no power. So that's why she thinks you shouldn't do this because you're going to get yourself killed. Does that work? Okay, I mean AI is already a thing. Just they haven't taken over because it's pointless.
Okay.
Okay.
So you think it's her mother, but really it's older her. I'm sorry. I will let it go.
Okay. Why do you try to be a hero? Epiphany that you can actually do stuff with your powers if used creatively? Gee, I hope so. Well, okay, we will hold you to that, hopefully. Alright, okay, so let's keep it at that Epiphany, that you can use your powers. Alright.
Powers don't make the hero.
Or yeah, powers or skills, yeah. Like he has training, I guess. All right.
All you need to do is have the heart of a true hero.
Okay. What else has a beacon? You also have to come up with drives. I'm not forcing you to do it immediately, but you have to do that. Okay, so let's move back again to the relationship thing. All right. Just give me a second to write down everything I just said before I forget, because I'm terrible at this. I have no idea. Have I mentioned this is my first time running masks? I hope so.
That's fine, man. You're doing fine.
That's okay. You're doing fine.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it. Okay,
Look,
I'm moving on.
When I ran this game, my entire party decided that they're going to become supervillains and tried to take over the city.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah, no, that's literally. Well, they got upset because they fucked up and they destroyed a couple city blocks. So of course the commissioner came down on them. They're like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Wow.
Wow.
So they attacked the commissioner.
Oh god.
Let me guess the entire game broke down because of that. Because the system is not designed to really work outside of it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I was trying to make it work at that point, but it was just kind of frustrating because they're like, we kidnapped the commissioner.
There's no point because here's the thing about Powered by Apocalypse. Games, they have to stick within their own genre.
Yeah.
If you try and deviate, it will break.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Oh, it broke pretty bad. Because I was like, well, I guess the hero's gonna try to stop you.
Yeah. This is a game about teen superheroes. It can't be a game about anything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
It will break if you try to do anything else with it.
That's basically what happened. The game broke pretty quick.
All right.
I tried to run it, but it was hilarious.
Well, at least it was a hilarious disaster. That's the best thing you can hope for. Alright, so our relationship. This is relationship with your teammates. So, let's go with Grant, aka Lily. So, you hang out with someone of the team to blow off steam. Who is it?
I was thinking Rosamund, since we've already establish that we take ballet together, so we kind of already know each other.
Yeah, I didn't hear it was ballet at first. I thought it was just dance in general, but sure, ballet.
It's ballet, yeah.
Yeah, sure, ballet.
All right. So you hang out with Rosamund. Okay, I was going to say Rosalind. Right. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty bad in my human form, but for some reason my robot form's way better at it.
It's almost like you're half alien.
Yeah, it's like I'm in the wrong body.
I know. Okay, so you once hurt someone of the team when you lost control of your powers. Who was it, Lily?
Let's see. So either John or Melissa. Well, the easy answer would be John because he's the beacon and would be the most vulnerable, but would there be some sort of interaction between us that would maybe
I guess instead
trigger
of doing I guess one way of doing this is instead of doing the relationship first, we can do the when our team first came together first. That way we know who is who. Like,
oh, sure.
yeah, I think that would probably help narrow down these things. All right. Can you? Gee, it's almost like I'm doing this for the first time. Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to ask all the questions, and those that playbooks aren't taken, you can just come up with an answer, together. So the first question is: we defeated a dangerous enemy. Who or what was it? That's a question for the bull. Since there is no bull, you all can pitch in with an answer.
Who did we defeat? Didn't you say that you had like a bunch of like insectoid-based villain ideas?
No. That was Gigi suggested it. I haven't looked into it, so they're not canon yet.
I put them in my backstories, like NPCs relating around that bigger Hornet character, just in case for the future. Like the other one was the Tarantula Hawk, pretty much a guy in a cybernetic armor, big sword, and minions and tech.
All right. Yeah. I'll think about it, but for now, just think about tell me some dangerous enemy. Who or what was it? Just first tell me, was it a single enemy or was it like a gang or something?
I mean, if they want, you can use that Tarantula Hawk. It kind of helps.
Tarantula Hawk. Now I have to look that up.
Yeah. Okay.
One second. Tarantula Hawk is basically a guy in a suit, right?
Pretty much, he's kind of got like a cybernetic suit, so think of like Iron Man but insect themed when he carries like a sword.
Whoa,
he's got like a load of minions. His minions are literally just actual henchmen like humans.
Okay.
And a few of them have these little mechs, the more heavier stuff.
All right.
He has his power armor and they have their power armor.
So wait, he runs Hive?
Pretty much, like a Hive type villain.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So wait, could it be that maybe he's the leader of a dangerous organization?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
We're in a gang war with Hive.
Well, there's actually, I thought of a gang that runs the thing. It's called the Dicers. You can take that, I guess.
Oh.
Dicers.
What do they do?
They actually run the local gambling ring.
Oh. I mean, I'm fine keeping the Hive idea.
What is Hive idea? You're going to have to explain.
The idea we just mentioned.
Yeah, the idea
we literally just said it.
Together.
Oh,
basically,
okay.
Hive is it's like a school for supervillains.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. I was thinking it was like an insect-themed game.
Okay.
A bit of both.
Bit of both, alright.
In the comics time, but...
Okay,
Wait, is there an actual thing called Hive?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the Teen Titans cartoon.
Really?
It's also in the comics, but it kind of changes. Like in some, it's like a mystical cult. In some, it's like a a villain school. In some, they're literally we kidnap scientists because we want to take over the world. It varies.
Yeah, I was just thinking like we do something slightly lower level, like it's a gang, and it's like the Foot from the Ninja Turtles, but with and Shredder's a tarantula.
I mean, if you want to go with a villain school idea, we could just say it was an actual villain team, but they were just starting out. It's like they were from something like that high.
So it's not actually Tarantula Hawk, but his gang?
School. Yeah.
School, yeah, his school.
Yeah, so we kind of hired like a few like low rank villains.
Oh, so maybe like they were, this was like, the entry contest to, to enter the main gang thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, their initiation.
The school, yes, not a gang.
Wait, a villain school? How does that?
Well, yeah. So it's kind of like an organisation / school. Not
I thought it was more like
gang.
I didn't think it was actually a school when I pitched Hive. I didn't think it was an actual school. I didn't know it was a thing in the comic books. I just went with the immediate joke. You have a bee. You have a tarantula hawk, which is a type of wasp bee. So I thought, okay, well, what if this guy runs a criminal organization, a mafia, or a thing that's called Hive? And you have drones, which are your everyday guys that do all the mook stuff. And then you have like the occasional main lieutenant that works for Tarantula Hawk, who's another B-type villain.
Oh, okay, yeah, go with that.
That's what I was pitching.
Okay, go with that.
You guys went with this crazy Hive school thing.
Well, someone said school, and I thought that was what they were going with. I'm fine with
I didn't say school. I was like completely confused why you're saying school. So.
Yeah, no, I don't know where school came from.
Yeah, me neither.
I was just mentioning that I thought you were referencing Hyde from the cartoon, which is.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, I also don't know that exists.
Which I'm googling, by the way, to watch later.
Yeah. All right, so let's call it the Tarantula Hive. So Tarantula Hawk is at the top of the organization. Okay. What do they do? This organization. Tell me a little about it. Let's come up with
steal important tech.
Yeah, they're probably like
steal high tech things. All right, steal high tech things.
Yeah, like the big goal is they want to take over, and then kind of like, oh, let's get these weapons, let's get this, and for our next take over the city plan.
I mean, what's their like goal? Do they like supply and demand of
take
sort?
Over the city plan.
Well, yeah, Tarantula Hawk wants to take over the city.
Why?
Yeah, that's kind of the goal.
Like
because he's a super villain.
So he's like he has like a good political standing or something?
No. Like he wants to beat all of the heroes up and then make himself king of Halcyon City.
I thought it was like a rule from the shadows kind of thing, where he like has enough dirt on everyone and has connections everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's so sleazy.
That's like a tarantula hive, a spider hive.
Okay, so like
that's good.
He's kind of like more.
Oh no, that's the best part.
So
he doesn't actually know what a tarantula hawk is, so it's all mixed metaphors.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I mean, he's got a giant bee, a giant like wasp armor set. He probably knows.
No, but that'd be the joke.
So Tarantula Hawk's goal is to expand his web of control over the city.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say he's like a kingpin role then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right. So
I was going to use Cottonmouth from.
You bit some of the
Good question though.
Okay.
He's Coppermouth like a lower, like Kingpin's the one at the top. Coppermouth's kind of a lower rung, I think.
I thought, but he's trying to get to the top.
Oh yeah, he's trying, and if it's anything by the comics, oh yes, that is enjoyable for him. He'll
Okay.
just bitch slap straight back down.
Yeah, Ryan, what are you saying?
I was saying, okay, so we have Tarantula Hawk, who's a kingpin type mafia boss, and then you have the Hive, which is his organization, which is a mafia, and they're trying to gather control and make lots of money.
Yes.
So
Right?
they have access to like some advanced tech, and they kind of try to steal new advanced tech to give them the edge.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's perfect. All right.
The
So
criminals, yeah.
you fought some of the lower level members of the gang. Is that okay? Or maybe one?
Of the organisation, yes.
One.
Quick question. How long has Melissa Queen been?
A few months.
A few months. Great.
She's
Alright,
like still changing. It's like she. I mean,
Okay.
She
So
hasn't fully transformed yet, but she got infected a while ago. Now, she was infected accidentally, or was it on purpose? I forgot.
accidentally.
Yeah.
It must be fit like Giga Hornet kind of resurrected something for study, and with radiation, it escaped. It stung her. It also then got hit by like a bus or something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and then she kind of changed.
There was some crazy things.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So
Here's the question: Is he trying to capture Melissa for his experiments?
Sure, he's like a bee fiend, another bee fiend minion. I want the bee fiend minion.
Maybe
Like,
maybe he
We've
wants.
established that blood is like-
Maybe he wants Melissa to be on his side.
Yeah, like is he trying to capture and turn you into a bat tissue?
The
I mean,
evil
we've
queen
established
bee. He wants you to be the queen bee of the organization. Oh God.
Hold on.
Okay,
what were you saying?
I was just,
No, I'm not saying that. It's just an idea. I'm not saying that, but okay.
I was just thinking, we've already established that your character's body is highly mutatable. Maybe he's trying to
Mutate himself?
isolate that. Yeah.
Alright.
Like she's constantly changing, so maybe he wants to make a new breed of, street soldier. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
That's
so what I was trying to get at is, so it would be safe to say that he's interested in capturing and keeping Melissa, yes?
Sure.
Alright, well then clearly this is how we all met.
I can tie that in if we ever do take the.
Oh, okay. Just one question before we from the current day, how long ago did everyone manifest their first time, like their powers, or just went out become a power person? Melissa was. Yeah, go on.
I said I manifested my power when I was 13, and it's been a year for me.
A year ago. Okay. And you started becoming a superhero
not long ago. Like I've been an active hero ever since I saw my cool friend Lily show off her superpowers in the middle of her dance recital.
Which was how long ago?
Like you said, a few months? Yeah, a few months.
So let's say that was 2 months ago.
I got your back, Lily. Yeah.
All right. So and Rosamund also
Oh my God, I'm
started
so
superheroing 2 months ago. All right. Melissa gained powers how long ago?
A few months at most. Like she's only recently got them, and most of that time has pretty much been spent like her actual changing. She's still ongoing.
Say like the first change happened, like the change started, like the bite happened say 4 months ago, and you started changing 3 months ago.
The bite happened a few months ago, and she started changing that night.
Okay.
So like 2 or 3, like 3 months.
She got to
Let's say
stage
3. All right.
1
All right.
at month 3, right? That's what he's asking.
Yeah. Let's say that. Like it would depend on how we came together and how much time has passed
So
since we came together.
No,
I want to know like when did Melissa ran away from her house? How long ago was that?
3 months before the game starts.
Yeah, that's what he was asking.
Yeah, okay.
So say if you're going to
how long ago before that was the bite?
3 months ago before the game starts.
Wait, you immediately changed and ran away from the house. Was there?
That happened over a week, so maybe there was a week difference.
Okay.
It was like she got stung, she had the fever, and then it's over the week, and then she ran away for a couple weeks. So let's say, okay, she got stung, a week changing, she ran away for a week, and then so.
Okay,
then
yeah,
she
got
came
it,
back.
got it.
But she got stung like 3 months ago,
Alright.
and she started changing 3 months ago.
Okay.
Alright, so
and-
let's say it
Wait,
was
a week after.
3.5 months ago when she got stung, almost 4, and then 3 months since she started changing.
I'll type it; it'll be easier.
Yeah, okay. I got that. Flux. When did John first use his powers to, in a superheroic capacity? Like you mentioned, helping some fallen hero in front of your shop. 2 weeks before the game. All right. Okay. Good. 2 weeks ago. Fought. Quick question. Flux. Which villain and hero was this? I'll ask you to come up with a solution. Come up with an answer. Anybody have any suggestions for this?
For what?
Flux's character John saw some hero getting beaten up by a villain in front of his shop.
Oh, that was me. I was getting beaten up. If someone's getting beaten up, it was me.
I literally facepalmed. That was the sound of me facepalming. Because it makes sense. It makes so much sense.
I was trying to do my catchphrase, the charming hero Red Rocket Breaker is here to save the day, and then every time I got to like red, like just smack, just like would not let me finish saying that.
Okay, which villain was this? So that's actually a way he came to know you. Okay, thanks, Ryan, for connecting that. I was wondering how to do that. Thank you.
I was getting my ass kicked by a
Thank
droid.
you. Okay. Who was kicking your ass?
I don't know.
A droid trying to aim its blaster. Okay. So I'll quickly see if I have any enemy villain thingies. Ooh, I actually do.
I actually found it interesting.
Okay. So say this was some sort of like power armor thing, which was infected by a well-known villain, the Cybercrawler.
Okay. You won't get away with this, Cybercrawler, because I, the charming hero, Red Rocket.
Because the Cybercrawler isn't actually human. Like, we don't, like, no one really knows where it came from. Well, I have some ideas, but I'm not telling that yet. But yeah, okay, so, like, it's trying to beat you up because it really doesn't care about villain tradition of letting monologue finish or something like that. And
No, it's a robot.
Yeah.
It's an AI. Why would it care about?
All right,
about
yeah.
human things?
Getting fought a droid controlled by Cybercrawler. All right, good. I'm connecting all my ideas. Outside shop was beating up Red Rocket Racer. Breaker. Why am I saying Red Rocket Racer? Why?
I don't know. Do you want me to be a racing car hero?
It's the R's. It's the alliteration. I can't handle it.
I would not like do 3 R's in a name. That's too many R's.
R.
Like even I would do that. That's a bit much.
And then he treated you to some ice in the back of the shop. Yes.
Well, yeah.
And you probably. Oh, okay. All right. That's good. Okay, so now we can actually go back to our original thing, which is answering these questions. Okay, drones of Tarantula Hive defeated a dangerous enemy. Who or what was it? Let's say this was a week ago, since 2 weeks ago, Red Rocket Racer and the Baker just met. So let's say this was a week ago from current day. Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
So wait, quick question. Do you have like combat stones that you throw like ninja stars? You named the Baker.
I don't know, man. Oh, alright.
Throw spies. That's amazing. Are they like toxic? They paralyze?
No, I think it's just pies. He just heated up the pies and threw at it.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright, okay. The next question is for Grant because this is a Nova question. We destroyed our surroundings in the fight. Where was it? What did we destroy?
I was thinking it was some sort of downtownish area, like maybe whatever Australia's equivalent is of a Chinatown.
Okay, a Chinatownish area. All right.
It
It's like
was Little Tokyo.
it's like a
Yes.
like a downtown area. Okay, so there's like some people, some shops and stuff, right?
Oh,
And I-
what's that area in Japan that's like for all the nerdy people? What do they call that?
I don't
It's like
remember.
really famous.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, I actually
a
don't
little
even know
version
what
of
you're
it.
talking about, but okay.
I was just thinking, like, literally just a Chinatown. Like, it's a,
Market
more
area?
ethnic downtownish area, not like a gimmicky place.
Like, is it a residential
and-
or a market area?
Akihabara. Little Akihabara.
I'm thinking market, sort of like a mix. As to what did we destroy? I was thinking we destroyed. I was thinking a place, a building that was like a front for one of their operations, maybe like just like a big restaurant that also happened to be a money laundering area.
Oh,
Alright,
that
I
is
was
beautiful.
I was gonna pitch Little Akihabara because I clearly hang out there all the goddamn time.
It's an actual place.
I'd have pitched like a nightclub called the Honey Trap or something.
Sure, for nightclub too.
That's fucking amazing. I love that.
What's
Honey
the,
Trap.
what's
It's
the
a
name?
hostess club.
What?
Yeah, we destroyed the entire building in our first fight.
What's
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
name,
actually, yeah,
name of the
Hostess Club,
nightclub?
that's better.
A hostess club is a place where you go to drink and women are paid to hang out with you while you drink.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
All right, cool. What's the name?
Was it the Honey Trap?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, is the name the Honey Trap?
The name of
Yes.
the name of the hostess club is the Honey Trap.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, this is perfection. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. The next question is for everyone because it's for the Outsider playbook. We didn't trust each other at first, but that changed how, why. I think you generally trusted each other at this point, right?
I don't think that really applies.
Yeah, I don't think that
Yeah.
applies. Maybe Melissa's the one who didn't trust you. Okay. We'll wait.
I think we could make an argument that no one trusts that we didn't trust each other's ability to be a hero.
Okay.
I mean, Lily brings buildings down every goddamn minute. I'm a fucking joke.
Yeah, I think
And
I think
the
like
baker-
anyway. I mean, I'm just saying that this question does not apply because you trusted each other as friends. And,
Yeah, we trust each other as friends.
All right, that's good.
I
Well,
Okay,
it
so yeah.
depends. We don't know how who's related to Melissa yet, so
Yeah.
others might
Yeah.
not trusted them.
It could be that Melissa didn't trust us.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know what my relationships are with anyone, so I can't.
Yeah.
That's one
We'll
big
get to
part.
that.
Yeah, we're going there. Okay, so
Yeah.
the next one
No,
is
but I mean
for
the relationships could affect like how we don't trust each other. That's
okay. So
what it is.
the next one is for Rosamund. We saved the life of someone important, either to the city or to any of your team members. Who was it? Why are they important? Either
Okay,
to the
so
city
we saved
or
the
to you.
life of someone.
Of someone important, either to the city or to one of you. Who was it? Why are they important?
Whose life did we save? Could we have saved Melissa's parents?
Melissa's parents, what were they doing here? Or maybe Melissa's sister was here?
Yeah, I mean, her mother wouldn't be at a hostess club, and her father.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah,
Maybe Melissa was here with her sister, to
Maybe
buy some.
how old's your sister? How old's your sister?
No,
I
not
don't
at the
have
hostess
it.
club. I'm just saying at this downtown area.
I don't say.
Yeah,
Wait,
they could've-
why did people think I had a sister?
My character has a sister. That might
Oh,
be the
sorry,
confusion.
wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
my bad.
I forgot.
My bad.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, I was saying maybe your parents were just in the area, or maybe they had been kidnapped earlier
Ooh.
that day.
It could be some sort of important political figure, like maybe the mayor was here.
I'm fine with that. I was just thinking, like, okay, they kidnapped her. It's just I was thinking, why would their mother be at a hostess club? If their father's at a hostess club, that raises a whole other problem.
No,
could
no, no.
be-
Like, what if
like,
what if she was kidnapped, or like your dad was kidnapped?
I was thinking maybe it was like a political figure that was trying to cut a deal when shit
That
went
makes
down,
sense.
and you know he can't really like get upset with us because
We saved him.
we saved him. So he's like sort of like, oh, they captured me and they saved me. Aren't they great heroes, sort of thing.
Okay. So give me a name, Ryan.
Oh my
It's
god!
your
I
question.
can't
It's up to you.
believe this. Oh my god! I can see this happening. We
This-
bust in there, and the senator goes, "Oh, thank God you're here! You're saving me from these dreadful women who have captured me.
All right.
Yeah, we're your heroes." Just completely buy into it. You
Completely.
don't even question him.
Yep. All right. So who was it, and why are they important? So their name and their occupation.
Did I heard someone say it was the mayor?
Mayor or some sort of big political figure.
Do we know of any other position in the city government that's not mayor?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
A member of the city council? Member,
Man,
like city
Yeah,
council
okay,
member?
maybe it was a city councilor.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't like the mayor. Seems like it's a too big a leap.
Yeah, it's a
you know
too
what I mean?
too big, I think. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think we should go like slightly smaller, like a judge or a counselor or something like that.
Okay, so that's up to you. Like, like which one do you think?
Like that's what I'm asking you guys. Like, what do you guys feel?
Yeah, I think
Do you
that
guys want
works
to go
okay.
for mayor, or do you want to go like slightly smaller?
I think the mayor would
That's
probably
fine.
go with protection. Maybe someone smaller would go alone, like a dumb ass.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so are we doing like a city council member or like someone that works in the mayor's office?
Sure.
Like which one?
It's your question. It's the question
your
is for
question.
you.
You
Yeah,
figure it
the
out.
question is for you.
Okay, fine. Well, then, just to make my life simpler, we're gonna have a counselor, and he's gonna be like, his name is
Oh, I love this. I'm loving this.
What?
I'm loving this. That there's a corrupted councillor. This is perfect. This is so good. Thank you for these wonderful ideas.
Oh, fuck it. If he's a corrupt counselor, then his name's gotta be something ridiculous, like Howell Blackthorn.
Oh my god! Why? Wait, seriously?
I don't know.
It's up to
That
you,
is
man.
that
just
is
threw
such
that
a
out
villain
there.
name.
That is
Yeah, that's great. But it's such a villain name.
it's such a villain name.
That's like that one character from the Lord of the Rings whose last name was Wormtongue.
Yeah, no, like I just thought like he's gotta be he's gotta be a bad guy. So I just went with like two. I just thought what's a bad guy sounding last name? Blackthorn.
Blackthorn.
What's a scary sounding first name? Howl. Howl Blackthorn.
I'm actually going to change the howl because it sounds too bad. How
Yeah,
about
like a wolf's howl. That's exactly what I was going for.
yeah, but I think that's just too funny. How about Haley Blackthorn or Harley Blackthorn?
Like Haley's Comet? Like Haley?
Yeah,
Alright, wait, is it a woman now or is it still a man?
it can be a man. I think
A
Haley
man
can
named
be both.
Haley, I love it.
All right, Haley Blackthorn. Like it can be a woman if you want him or her to. So, okay.
I don't care.
All right.
Does anyone else care about the sex? I was just asking.
Yeah, I don't
Not
care.
really, no.
Yeah, okay.
There you go, just leave it a dude.
All right, dude. I write down it's a dude.
No, there you go. Fuck it, it's androgynous.
No. All right, let's just have it a dude. All right. This is the question for the delinquent, so anybody can answer it if it's valid. We totally broke some major rules to win the fight. What rules did we break? Whose rules were they? I don't think this applies. Do you think it applies?
Not really.
All right, okay. So we'll just say not applicable.
Yeah.
The doomed question, we paid a high cost for victory. Does that apply?
I don't think so.
All right.
I mean, we destroyed entire building, so
We
there
destroyed
might
the
be
entire
some.
building.
Yeah, but
that was-
you did
I
save
think when
up.
it says we paid a terrible cost, I think that means like a personal cost.
Yeah, I mean,
So let me finish my. Okay, tell me what to speak.
I think because you saved a counselor and you did fight, members of the hive in public, that was, kind of glossed over.
Okay, so acting
I
could
was.
be.
Go on.
We paid too much to it cost. My mother took away my comic books.
Oh God, that
Okay,
is
so-
horrible, man. I feel sorry for you.
Okay,
He's
so
trying to talk, guys.
since we destroyed like an entire building, like even if we might have fought them, like high cost could be reputation, and they're kind of like looking down here. It's like, okay, they're causing too much damage. Something needs to be done, sort of deal.
Okay. Question. You did save someone while doing this, right?
Yeah, we say.
Okay. The super Samaritan law exists for this person. If you save someone, any collateral damage is acceptable. If you save someone.
Yeah. And now they're saying, yeah, but that law stupid, like how much damage.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I agree. Like,
No, it
there's
might
no
be
there's no
acceptable.
legal charge. There's no legal charges, but like the public might not like you. But there's no legal charges.
Yeah, no, there are consequences, but there's no like legal charges. Like
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
gonna run in on like.
That's what I mean.
All right. Okay.
It's like there's no like okay, the superstitious using sex and it lets them just do whatever they want. This law is like we really shouldn't have this law type deal.
Okay, so the
Like-
public thinks you're
Oh,
kind of
what if
dangerous.
Haley actually opposes, like, wants to repeal the Super Samaritan law, and we didn't know when we saved him?
Haley actually can't do that. It's an international law.
Well,
know what I mean.
the country can do it. They can say fuck international. Let's do it. Unless that changed.
Well, I mean, he can be like
Like,
against
maybe
it.
he wants to like I don't know.
Like,
I was just saying like he's
Like the
anti-
main law cannot
Yeah.
be repealed, but you can have like a local like extra constraints, which makes it really hard to
Yeah.
yeah,
operate.
like maybe he's trying. Maybe he was there to get support from like get money from the Hive,
Alright.
so that he could like push through some sort of like anti-superhero bill.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like he's legal enough. It's like, yeah, they don't have to pay damages if they do it while saving a person. Well, let's just reclassify what the saving a person actually entails.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Type deal.
Wants
Yeah, like,
to
yeah, like
restrict
you're trying to, like-
super operation. All right.
You actually had that person. He got cuts while you were pulling them out of the building.
All right. Okay. Does the legacy
Or,
question?
it could be like that thing in the Incredible sued for saving someone who tried to commit suicide.
All right. Okay. The legacy question. Do you think this applies that you impressed an established hero?
Yes.
Okay. Who?
We just have to think who.
What about Mr. Sex? We already have her involved in our lives. Well, two of us do.
Well,
Sure.
Mr. Sex would probably be impressed by Lily doing this. I'm not sure about Red Rocket.
Oh no, she's not impressed by me at all. I was a fucking mess.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Like I was a fucking mess. Like to be clear, I went in there and like all I did was dance around and like accidentally like
Save someone.
like yeah like I was like oh like this guy is clearly a bad guy. Haley is clearly a bad guy, but he gave me some bullshit line, and I just immediately grabbed him and left.
Yep. Alright, okay. This question is for the Transformed, so GG Gold. We drew attention and ire from plenty during the fight. One important person in particular now hates and fears us. Who is it? Is it going to be Haley?
Who's Haley?
Haley,
Blackthorn,
Blackthorn.
the corrupt counselor.
Now, someone else, because we've already kind of had them.
Alright, okay.
Well, yeah, we saved them, so they
they
wouldn't
might-
fear or hate us.
Yeah. They probably
Well,
like...
they can. They
Yeah,
can
they
still
can.
hit and fear us, but I just mean, rather than doubling up on the exact same person, I'm just trying to think of something
Oh,
else.
okay.
Yeah,
sure,
we
sure.
should probably come up with someone new.
Yeah.
How about
Well-
the public face
After the-
of the Tarantula
After the-
Hive,
I'll
who
speak when you want.
keeps it like a like
Oh, you mean like the front man, like whoever?
yeah, the front man, whoever was like in paper the owner of the hostess club.
Can I speak now?
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so probably one of the like, main presenters on the local news network.
Oh, you mean we have a Joe Jane and Jameson going on?
Yeah, I was just trying to say it, and then everyone started talking over me, and I was like, okay,
Sorry.
I'll speak. Stop when you finished.
All right.
Sorry, man.
So
Okay,
go
so we
on.
have a TV personality who hates us.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe either paper or TV. Like he runs a media network, work in the city.
Okay.
He's a
So
YouTuber.
the HMN network, like
It's like a Phil DeFranco, but like
HNN, the Halcyon News Network?
Halcyon Media Network.
Oh, Halcyon Media Network. Okay.
Yeah, because it'll be HMN News. So Halcyon, yeah.
All right. So
yeah.
okay.
He does like YouTube.
Yeah.
does,
Okay.
like,
So they
No,
Hates-
the news network.
There are news networks that have YouTube channels.
Okay, one that actually is on TV. An actual news
No.
network.
Like he does an actual news show where he does the normal news,
Yeah.
and then he has a private YouTube channel where he bitches about us. And because he's
Yeah.
famous,
Oh
we
my
get
gosh.
all this additional negative attention.
Yeah, so on the actual TV news program that is on a TV, he does it, and then he can also do it on YouTube and Twitter.
Well, no, like on the Well, my point was that he reports what we did on the TV, and then on the YouTube channel.
So as he reports it on the TV, he is biased, and he does it on the TV that you would watch on the TV on that news channel.
Okay. Ryan, this question is
Sorry,
for
no,
Gigi.
I'm
This
sorry,
question
I'm
is
sorry.
for
I'm not
Gigi.
trying to, like,
So
wait,
his
no.
answer
I know
is
I just say something and you change completely what I said.
okay.
No,
okay.
no, on the TV.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
All right,
No,
so,
I wasn't
who
trying
is
to
it
argue with you
and-
about what we should do. I was just thinking that would be a funny thing.
Okay, so who is it, and why do they hate or fear you, and what have they done? Like, go.
Alright, so it's the anchor.
The question is
of a
for
major
Gigi. The
news
question
network
is for
in
Gigi. The question
media
is for
network.
Gigi.
Alright, now I'm just trying to think. So just to recap, it was the anchor of a major media network
I'll type it.
in
Oh my God.
Halcyon City,
I
right?
Ryan. This question is for Gigi's character.
Oh, sorry.
They get to answer.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize
If
that. My
they
bad.
want your help, you can answer. But
No, my
this
bad.
is
I'm sorry.
This
I
is their
didn't
question.
hear that part.
This is
My
their
bad.
question. It's fine. Just All right. So Gigi, go on. Oh, nice. Why does he hate you? That is a good name. That is the name you want to hate. I don't know why. It just seems like a name that you should really want to hate. Oh man.
Okay, so reason he hates and phases. Maybe he was also involved with the guy who was trying to push that bill through, and he was going to support it enough and then try and run for actual mayor and get involved that way.
Oh wow, that's good. That's good.
And then partially because he really liked that hostess club.
Okay. Can I have
Yes.
So wait, was he working with Haley or against Haley? That's the part I'm confused about.
He was not working with them, but he kind of supports his side type deal.
Yeah, no, because my thing is maybe he hates us because we gave him any kind of thing.
Flux, it's not 30 years from now. The day in the game is 2018. Right. Okay. All right.
It was just an idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Way to throw it out.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. So the Maxwell supports Haley's views, but not directly support Haley. And he also visited the Hostess Club. And so he.
And also he's trying to get support. So the general public consensus is, about that law. So he's trying to get on that board because he plans on actually going into politics.
Okay.
Like he's using it, and it's like, those kids are going to cause all these sorts of problems. Look at that. You've got the bee who's just literally just torn the place apart.
Yep, that's good. That's good. You could probably even channel it like the bee, like Melissa is working for the hive because it's obviously a bee.
Yeah. And twist it, and it's like, okay, increasing bee stings, and probably has, actually, no, can we say he actually has a phobia of bees?
Sure,
allergic.
it's your
that's
character,
amazing.
sure, man.
That's amazing. Of course he's afraid of you.
Of course,
You're,
phobia
his
of bees.
you're his nightmare.
Yes.
Literally, it's the bees, and there's a horde of bees around them, and it's like, no, they control swarms of bees. The bee population in the city has increased dramatically.
Australia doesn't have stinging bees. She's the one bringing them in. This is...
Yeah, they don't have stinging bees. They do now. And it's like, everything that is trying to kill you, now there's something else in this.
Yeah, Australia's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and now there's bees too.
Yeah. The bees in
Well, actually,
Australia
no,
happens to be the docile ones, but now
Yeah.
they're stinging bees. Hello.
Well, no, the docile ones can still sting, can't they?
Yeah, they're stingless and stinging docile bees. Yeah.
Yeah, like they tend to sting. They're docile, but they sting. But the fact that there's a lot more of them,
Yeah.
Doc-
yeah,
Sorry, docile bees don't actually sting, they bite.
Oh,
They,
that's interesting.
but they can sting. They just don't.
they don't actually have stingers.
Yeah. Some bees don't have stings. They bite instead.
Yeah, they don't have, the reason, that's why they're so docile, they don't actually have stingers, so they don't have a lot of, like...
All right.
Australian-
So yeah. I don't
I don't know if Australian bees do, I'm just saying there are
Australia
bees that don't have
has
stingers.
docile bees and stinging bees, but
Yes.
like the bee
Australia
population
has
is
stinging bees. I just had to Google it.
Yeah.
The stings are most Australian. Yeah, they're the really minor stings.
yeah, they're minor stings. They're not actually that painful. Which
Yeah.
Yeah. However, I'm going to say if she brings, it's like, okay, tarantula hawkfish, like that type of sting. Oh no, a warrior wasp sting.
Yeah.
That's like a bullet ant.
All right, so I'm liking this phobia of bees. Okay, that's good. Okay, so the protege question. We stuck together after all was said and done. Why? How do we keep in contact? Yeah. Why did you keep why did all of you stick together? I get why Rosamund and Lily would stick together, but what about
Well, Lily was my only
Melissa
friend.
and
But
Melissa
we don't
and
know
John?
that we end on the relationships.
Okay. All right. Okay, so the last question is for Flux. We found signs that this incident was just the start of something bigger. What were the signs? It's obvious this corruption deal is probably what you're going to go with, but if you have any other ideas, you can go for it. I'm thinking this corruption deal. Yeah, okay, so what were the signs? Like, what gave you the idea that there was more to this, more than meets the eye? Oh God. Wait, I just what gave you these okay, what gave John the idea that this incident that happened, there was something deeper, more corrupted going on inside? What was your proof or something? Or any evidence, or not even evidence, just, something strange, something is off here. That kind of a vibe. If anyone has any ideas, they can throw up, I guess.
Well, maybe we found something in the rubble, like something connecting. Maybe we actually found a little bit of dirt on the politician we saved. Like, it's evidence, but it's all circumstantial. But so we can't actually take it to the police. But it does hint that something big's going on.
Wait. I have an idea. I'm just gonna pitch it. Just listen to it. You don't have to take it, but just think about it. Melissa is a lot smarter at putting together things now, right?
Yeah, like
with
patterns
the bee mind.
stuff like that.
So what if she sees that she didn't feel that the politician Haley was being all truthful? She has this feeling, but she can't like figure it out. And she also doesn't think he was kidnapped because he was obviously not in any binding or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like he had been there, he had been drinking, he smelled their alcohol, like that, and it wasn't actually cheap alcohol. You wouldn't kind of give expensive alcohol to someone you just trapped.
All right, so so that's your evidence that he was there on his own or to meet someone, and so there's something clearly going on because he lied, obviously, saying that he was kidnapped.
Yeah, they kidnapped me. They had me. I hadn't had anything to eat or something like that, and it's like, wait, your breath smells like that's actually expensive brandy. Type deal.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, yeah, okay, Flux, do you think that's a good evidence thing? All right. Oh God! What the actual hell, man?
Okay, so that's literally what happened. So the building's coming down around us. I'm moonwalking this guy to safety. I set him down, and he starts telling us what's going on, and then you go no, and you lick him.
Yeah, I kind of don't actually. I don't say it in front of him. I say it afterwards.
Like you don't have to she doesn't have to lick him. Like she can smell him because the bees.
I know that's, but I mean that I was joking around. Like that's
like bee can like smell. Well, I mean bee can observe chemical trails, and that's a strong chemical. Alcohol is a strong chemical.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just found that hilarious.
Yeah. That picture though, holy crap, man.
Long story short, well, they're actually making an anime series. It's like a manga. This person's special skill, other than his like power, is he can tell if someone's lying by their sweat. So he puts them into. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna ask if this was from Jotaro.
Oh yeah, that's the 5th JoJo.
Okay.
Giorno Giovanni is Dio's, one of Dio's children.
Wow.
Oh yeah, but so technically he's a ghost now because remember whose body he had at the time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
so that does the team first came together. All right. Okay.
Oh god, too bad we can't have Dio as a bad guy in our game.
All right, time for the relationships. Grant, you hang out with Rosamund to blow off steam. Okay, you once hurt someone when you lost control of your powers. Who was it?
Yep. It could go either way between John or Melissa. I'm open to ideas if someone has a thought.
I mean, depending how much you want, you could like her cheating is still soft, but you could actually do it, and she actually loses an arm, and then finds out over the week, actually she grew it back. Type deal.
Oh, so you want this to be like a way for you to discover you can regenerate? So
Like she can't do it. It's not like
Wait,
I'm sorry,
can bees
Can
actually
bees
regenerate?
bees do actually have healing properties in the queen jelly.
That's crazy. You regenerate?
No, I'm saying it's not going to be like Wolverine. It's going to be like
like it takes a while.
yeah. It's like they can do it. It's like if you chop the tail off a lizard, it can grow back, but it doesn't pop one out.
Lily would be super upset that she broke you. She destroyed your arm accidentally.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, but it was a human arm.
What do you think caused this? Like, was this like during the first fight, or just a random mishap?
How about like maybe your sting got broken.
They don't have this thing yet.
Oh, okay. I'm googling it, but I don't think bees can actually grow their limbs back though.
I mean, it's comics. It's like a weird mutation.
Yeah, no,
weird base.
Go on. Yeah.
We can say I once hurt Melissa when I lost control of my powers. That's fine.
Okay.
That worked.
All right.
Yeah, it's like royal jelly does speed up healing, and then it's just taken to like a little bit extreme since it's like a comic thing. Just like okay, they can't exactly regrow their head. It's just they would heal a bit quicker than a normal person. Type deal.
So you
Okay.
once hurt.
you broke your arm?
Melissa.
Oh, okay. I'll go with breaking the arm if you want. Like the actual.
Yeah, bring it in.
Yeah, just
Like I got hit by the blast, and just you saw like all these cracks down the thing.
Right.
Yep.
It was maybe like the aftershock sort of thing. Like maybe it threw you back and you hit something way too hard.
Show that. I was just going like actually getting hit by the actual beam.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would be a bit too much if it was a direct shot sort of thing.
Well,
I mean,
okay.
It would have just broke the arm, I don't think.
Here, okay. Well, can I ask
Unless
about
it-
your
like-
cosmic energy thing?
Oh, yeah,
How
look at your power.
deadly is this? Like, is
Yeah.
it like heat or force?
Yeah,
both.
that's a good question.
It's heat
Both.
and force.
It's heat, force, radiation. It's energy. It's
Well,
the
no,
energy
no.
of the
What I'm
universe.
asking is it a concussive thing where it like knocks things back like cyclonic beams, or is it like a thing that sears and melts?
both.
It can do both, or it's both at once.
Okay,
She
I'll
can sort of control it, but it's kind of both at once unless she's really trying to fine tune it.
Yeah, so it kind of clips the side of them. It's like the arm is probably most of it, maybe a bit the side of the body, and you see all these cracks and like burns.
Yep.
But they seem to actually heal a lot faster.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
reason I was
Okay.
asking
That's
was
fine.
because if it's just concussive, then it just crushed your arm. If it's actually heat, then maybe it's...
No, I think there's definitely some heat involved because he did
Yeah.
say like direct blast would incinerate someone.
Yeah.
Disintegrate doesn't actually need heat, depending on what version.
Ah,
you
okay.
take.
Okay. So
But we can say,
Yeah.
like I said, there's all the cracks in the actual chitting.
okay.
Since it is kind of quite new, and there's probably like some burns and discoloration.
So
on it.
maybe this crack in the chitin actually helped like more like stronger chitin to grow.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's the thing. Like when chitting is new, it's kind of quite soft, and then it kind of hardens over time.
Yeah. All right. Okay. That's
So it kind of ends up falling off, and there's actually like her arm looks brand new after a
Yeah.
week.
all right.
Oh, like it cooks the outer layer.
Yeah. But then again, you're still going to need the underlayer to kind of grow. So kind of like
Yeah,
break
yeah.
up. So it's
That's
like
what I'm
after a
saying.
week, it's
That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Like it cooks your like it looks like it's cooked out. Like it looks like she cooked your arm, but then like a few days later it starts flaking off, and
Yeah.
then it's a new arm under there.
I know it's not to that extent, but I know like so anyway, insect superpowers always get taken to the extreme. Because these do actually have resistance to heat, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, this kind of stuff. The power she's going at will disintegrates atoms, kind of thing.
Well, if it disintegrates, okay. Well, when items are disintegrated, that's because they're the electron bonds are disrupted, and things
Yeah.
just turn to dust. There's no actual heat involved in that.
Yeah, and if something is like much denser and stronger bonds.
I'm saying it's not just one thing with her powers.
Okay. Okay.
It's a fundamental force of the universe.
We'll figure out the
Yeah.
powers like after we do the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
No, I was just asking.
you see like burns, and it's all these sorts of like cracks from the force type thing. And then after a week, it starts coming off. It actually goes a lot quicker, and like it's healed. It's still like that, and it comes off, and you see like brand new chitting underneath.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
like it's like pulling out a hot dog that was left in the microwave for way too long. All shriveled and black at first, and then
got better. All right.
I mean, the radiation part, if that's probably the least concerning part for them, considering that radiation
these are
is
pretty-
how they got their powers.
Bees are pretty resistant to radiation. You know.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like how I actually gained my abilities was through like a
Yeah.
radioactive beam.
Radioactive beam.
It's not like cockroach resistant. But
Yeah.
still-
Oh no, yeah. So like,
Cockroaches
that's
are
what I'm saying,
insane.
out of the force, heat, and radiation, the radiation is probably the least worrisome element.
No, like the thing that probably did the most damage would have been the force.
Yeah, force did most of the
Yep.
damage, got some cracks, and then the heat kind of melted parts, and the radiation was just kind of.
It's
Probably
there.
Yeah,
Actually,
you got that.
I could always say the radiation speeds up the mutation or something.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what
That would be
I was suggesting, that you had softer chitin, but after that crack, when it reformed, it became stronger. Your mutation
Like
of the
you
skin
still look
became
mostly
stronger.
Human at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I think
becoming much more yellow, much more harder.
Yeah, 'cause I mean that's the other part I was throwing on because like when it's new, it is soft. When you insects, like they're kind of a paler colour, and as they grow, it hardens.
Yep.
And it becomes stuff like a cockroach when it's brand new is kind of white. So,
Yeah. That's
and it's nearly translucent, and
Yeah.
the chicken kind of hardens to what a cockroach. I'm using cockroach as an example.
Yeah.
And it goes very tough.
Yeah.
It just needs age to kind of do so. Okay.
All right.
But yeah, whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
Yep. Apparently, that's a thing with superheroes. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. All right. Going on to Gigi, Melissa, relationships. Someone comforted you when you were at your lowest.
I'm gonna go with Red Rocket.
Okay.
Hey, I take off my helmet and it's like, hey, it's okay if you're a bug, because I'm a robot.
Yeah. I might actually just start saying bloody sting attacks and just actually start shouting out names as well. Just like actual taking after some of the stuff, like getting.
Oh man, yes.
It's more
like getting ideas from Rosamund.
Yeah,
It's charming, you're a red rocket
Yeah.
breaker kick.
It's more like I feel like Great Saiyan Man, like he is kind of goofy but taking it seriously.
Yeah.
But then you have the one person that thinks that's cool.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're the person that thinks I'm actually cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's so sad.
Okay. Someone knew you before you changed. Who was it?
I was gonna go with Flux due to the bakery thing, and her mother was actually a cake artist.
Okay, so let's say you went with your mother to John's bakery a few times because they often team up with cake making and artistry. Like your mother often goes down there to make the cake there. Like
I mean, the thing is, like they probably make at home and decorate it. So
yeah,
it's like I think like you can have a pastry shop, but then you have like a cake like some of the cake artists they have to order them in. Because the people at the shop don't really decorate them, they just kind of do. Like if you go to like Greg's,
yeah,
that's like the bakery. It's
all right, yeah.
They just have, yeah.
All right,
Like a cake artist, like what I'm going to say is she could actually make some of the fancier ones. Like okay, have you seen Cake Boss?
Yeah,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That type of stuff.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about. So they have a bakery, and you specialize in sweets.
No, she doesn't specify the sweets. It's more like the decorative
She
stuff.
she decorates.
Yeah.
Well, when I say sweets, that's the general term for dealing with like
Oh.
frosting and like
Oh.
shaping cakes into like some crazy concoction. Like,
Yeah. Like she does it like made to order. It's like then she's like, oh, I get some more business through that guy.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
So
she's like a what you call it?
so maybe John has arrived to your house a few times, or you probably went down to his shop to gather the stuff.
I might have actually made a delivery a few times. Can you run this down to this person, or can you run this down to here, and met him that way?
Yeah, all right. And you see him like he's almost your age, a little older. So, he's running a shop. That's kind of cool. And he's probably the son of these two people. All right. Okay. So that would be
Red Rocket and Baker.
Yeah. Okay. Baker.
Yes, I'm a master baker, and then just for some reason don't get white people chocolate.
Brilliant.
God, I just got that.
Oh my God. All right. Time for Ryan. Relationships. Someone knew you from your civilian life first. Lily.
Well, that's clearly Lily.
Yeah. Right. You refused to tell someone your secret identity when they asked. Well, you opened up to Melissa, so
Clearly, John, whose parents are. That's clearly the baker.
yes.
Because his parents are like royalty.
Yeah.
And I want him to think that the Red Rocket is cool.
Yeah. Which thing didn't you get, Flux? Okay, Flux, I will tell you, I will explain to you this later. Let's first go to your relationship questions. John thinks someone on the team is awesome, and John takes every chance he gets to hang out with them. Who is it? Okay, Flux. John thinks.
Oh wait, no, wait. Can I change my answer to Melissa? Because Melissa does think I'm cool.
Sure. What's the relationship again? I'm just writing it down.
Yeah, I forgot.
The Melissa, it was the second part of my relationships. Who do I hide? I refuse to tell blank my secret identity when they ask. So I refuse to tell Melissa my secret identity when she asks.
Why is that?
Because she thinks I'm cool. If she met Rosamond.
But then Melissa was down and you took off your helmet and told her anyway.
She saw my robot face, not my human face.
Oh, like your secret. Okay, I forgot. Okay. The face and identity are different things. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, she can see my robot face, but my secret identity, my human form, no one, like, only Lily knows that I can turn into a human.
Okay.
I've got a droid as a friend. Keep in mind those shirts she's wearing.
Oh, wait. Lily knows that you can turn into human.
Lily knows completely. Lily is completely in the secret.
Oh, okay. So there's only two people who actually knows. Your mother and Lily.
Yeah, Lily's completely in the loop.
All right.
There's no way I could hide that shit from Lily.
Yeah.
Like I tried.
All right. Okay. Flux.
She beat me up.
She did not beat you up. She's very sweet.
Yeah.
That's not what that's what she thinks.
No, she would not beat you up.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, but Red Rocket thinks she could, and that's scary enough.
She raised her voice at me.
Wow, that and someone who can incinerate people, or tear off some dance teacher's leg, who when they raise your voice at you, you listen.
She might have taken the tone she takes with her little sister when she's acting out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Flux. John thinks someone on the team is awesome and takes every chance to hang out with them. Who is this person? Why? The why is gonna happen.
That's hilarious.
100 and... Okay, she's strong.
Oh, that's actually really funny. That's really cool.
That's good. I like that.
That's a great answer, man.
Yeah, that's really good.
Like, you can tell I'm a joke, but you respect my, what's the word? Chutzpah.
Yeah. Your moxie. All right. And
my burning manly spirit.
Yep. And your charm. Okay. All right. Flux. John's next question is: he's got to prove himself to someone on the team before he can feel like he's a hero. John has to prove to someone on the team that before they feel like they're a real hero. Who is this person? I would say probably Lily, or because she's really strong.
Lily
and
is the
you're
most
not.
powerful one.
Yeah, so So which one do you think makes more sense, Melissa or Lily? Alright, okay, yeah, like Lily is the most powerful. Like, she probably reminds you of your mother and father because she's like super powered, like overpowered even, which is the whole point. Alright,
So Melissa does have, I guess, technically similar abilities to her father.
yeah, no, yeah, she
We
does.
like the durability,
but Melissa,
strength,
Melissa
etc.
is like down on herself. She doesn't think like that much like a hero because she's feeling down that she's like a freak.
Oh no, she's like, I'm a freak, but I need to be a freak that helps people. No, we're just mentioning with the powers, like
Yeah.
Lily is pretty much energy blasts, while Melissa is like
Just energy. Just energy.
Uh,
blast. A little bit more.
No, no, yeah, no.
Well,
I
mainly-
get it. But the Nova playbook
I think
is
I think the
required
point
to be
that,
overpowered. That's the whole shtick of the Nova playbook.
I
No,
think
no,
the point
what-
that Gigi was making was that Melissa's powers are closer to Hercules than Lily's.
Okay.
So it would make more sense for John to want Melissa's respect because she's similar to his father.
Yeah, like, you know, like,
I think-
enhanced strength, and
Alright,
durability.
okay.
I
So
think
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I think that's the point that
That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
It's like, his parents, none of them have like the cosmic angle. So I was throwing that out as like both can make
That's
sense.
good.
It's up to him, but I was throwing out a argument to do the other side.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that. That, you know, John isn't saying this out loud, but he secretly wants to prove himself, like, as a hero to her before, you know. Alright, I like
And
that.
the other angle to that is she didn't used to have powers, and now she does.
Mhm.
Because you used to know her before. You knew her before she changed.
Well, we both have that angle.
No, I mean that's the actual relationship.
well, yeah.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that. Alright, next is what are the...
no, I thought you had the angle with Red Rockets, not Flux.
No, I was just saying that we both come from backgrounds where we didn't have powers, and then we suddenly got them.
Yeah, what I meant is he actually knew Melissa before she changed.
Yeah.
That's
So-
I meant. So he knew her
Yeah.
before, and now she has powers. You did the same, but what I meant is he might have known you before.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I think I get what's going on.
Alright, okay, time for influence. First is Grant. What is Lily's demeanor, happy or locked down?
Happy-go-lucky, so I give influence to 3 people, right?
Alright, so you give influence
I
to
would-
everyone. Alright.
Yep. All the team has influence over Lily.
I want to say, which 3 do you pick?
The only 3 in the group.
No, that's a joke.
Alright, okay, so has influence over you, which is Baby, Red Rocket, and Baker. Alright. 1 second. Okay. Alright, moving on to Melissa. You are the transponder, right? You give influence to 1 teammate. Okay, go on.
Red Rocket.
Alright.
It's like straight away. It's more because she thinks he's cool type deal.
Well, you know, when we met, I was doing a moonwalk up inside the building.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the ability to casually break physics by dancing.
Yup. Okay.
It can be sticked. And another can fly, but I think.
To be perfectly
Okay,
clear,
yeah.
to be perfectly clear, I could do all of the impossible movements I do while dancing normally, but I have no idea that that's how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, I just climb up the wall. I try and climb up the wall after, or just flutter up.
All right. Oh, by the way, can Red Rocket fly or just
He can't actually fly, but he can fall very, very slowly.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me just do this influence thing. Then we'll go over the power details. So you look
Yeah,
up to your
it's-
teammates. Give 2 of them influence. So who do you give influence to?
Who am I giving influence to? Well, I'm clearly giving influence to Lily and. Well, John did help me out when I got my ass kicked.
All right.
So I'm gonna say John.
Lily and
Again, his family is royalty, so
yeah,
he's superhero royalty.
yeah. All right. And last is John. John is a beacon. I think they give influence to everyone, right? Pretty sure that's how the beacon works. Yeah.
I think you said, you're just happy to be here or something.
Yeah. So, yeah, everyone has influence over you. So that's use the superhero name. Use the superhero names. Memorize the superhero names. Okay. Oh man, I forgot Grant's superhero name. Damn it.
Starblaze.
Starblaze. Yes, I literally just wrote that.
That's gonna
Baby.
That's gonna be funny.
Red Rocket. Okay. I need to really like mark these because I am forgetting these names. That should not be the thing. Right. Okay. Come on. Okay. Don't forget ever. Okay. Alright, time for the ability details. Starblaze, your power is cosmic energy, which manifests as force, like a force, heat, and heat, right?
Wait. No, it's way more diverse than that.
Okay, go on.
Force, heat. She can, if she focuses, also disconnect molecular bonds. Disintegrate atoms, radiation, just a whole bunch of cosmic stuff, essentially.
Alright. So, force, heat, bonding energy, radiation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fancy blasts.
Yeah, fancy blasts. Alright, okay, that's good. Can you fly?
Yes.
By expelling force downwards?
Essentially, yeah.
Alright.
She's able to manipulate the energy coming from her body to essentially push herself up or down,
Alright.
or
Iron Man style.
side to side. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Because it totally makes sense. All right. No. Okay. All right. Time for baby. Is B physiology, B manipulation? We're pretty established on that. Okay.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah. We're I think baby's powers are pretty well understood, so I think we're okay with
It's
that.
like powers of the kingdom and powers to pretty much the control.
I'm just saying that you've actually done a good job writing them down.
Yeah,
so
it's just I didn't write everything a bee can do because I
it's
like Spider-Man and like bees. Okay, they've got resistance to certain things.
Yeah, no, I mean like.
Okay, she probably can walk on liquids because
she can fly.
Yeah, but
she doesn't need to work.
Bees can actually go on top of some liquids.
Yeah, but that's because of low surface tension. You're heavy, so that doesn't apply. You can fly.
Also, she's not good at sneaking because you can hear her, and she's bright yellow.
Oh wait, bees can't hear?
No, I mean you can hear her coming.
Because the chitin is very creepy.
She's not good at stealth.
Yeah, and you have the wing noises. Yeah, all right. Okay.
We should actually make mini cyclones apparently, but probably not for them because I think it might be something they could do with strength, but it's not actually their powers. Bees actually do make these like mini cyclones below them, and that's how the wings work. It's weird.
Yeah, bees don't actually fly; they just sort of ride like mini cyclones.
Yeah, which just makes them awesome.
Alright, okay, so our Red Rocket Breaker. What exactly is your power? You say robot form. What does that
Okay,
give you?
well, the robot form is just like what is how I explain away my enhanced physical traits, which are my strength, agility, and toughness. My impossible mobility is sort of my ability to like walk up walls or stand on a ceiling or like.
Subjective gravity.
Yeah, like I can't actually fly, but like if I jump up, I can get mad hang time.
I mean, could you?
Wait, how does that exactly work? How do you do that? Do you like expel blasts or something? Yeah.
Have you?
It's like almost how Superman flies, where he can generate his own gravity.
Levitation.
I can lower mine.
Have you played a game called Gravity Rush?
Yeah.
I have. It's awesome.
That type of ability, so you can actually can't fly, but you can fall upwards.
Well, yeah. Like I can either lower my gravity or shift my gravity, or shift my gravity, so I can like stand on walls or on ceilings. And if I jump, I can fall very slowly, but I can't actually like fly. Or like I can fall in a direction. So
it's like limited levitation through limited gravity control.
It's very limited gravity control is what it is.
All right, but so you can't fly. So you can't fly, but you can levitate.
I can shift my gravity. That's how I like to think of it. It's like like I can make it so that I fall sideways instead of down.
Okay.
Or upwards.
All right. Okay. That's great. That's great. That's your impossible mobility, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
so I'm not actually moonwalking. I'm just making myself. I just shift my gravity slightly enough so that I slide backwards across the surface.
Okay. And is that all, or do you have anything more?
I have one more ability called Energy Absorption.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say it's it allows me to convert other energy into basically supplant my ability to eat. I don't actually need to eat that much.
You can eat energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you know, I don't need to like.
So maybe like you also helped in that ballet recital by eating some of the cosmic energy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like that's how she found out. That's how she found out what I was.
Okay.
Like she's like, and I'm like, oh no one can see me. I'm hiding in the back, and then she's like, why? What the fuck? Since when are you a robot? I don't know. What's Lily's reaction to seeing me like trying to hide behind a robe tutus in my robot form?
Oh my god! Thank God my friend is still alive. Pretty much.
Cool.
Because she didn't know what the hell was going on when it happened. She had no context for it. All of a sudden, she just felt this burning sensation in her chest, and then everything started exploding.
Yeah, and like.
And she was fine. Yeah.
And I'm immediately a robot.
Yeah. My friend is alive. Happened before. Oh, he's a robot. That's weird.
Yeah, like I can't do stuff like light or like kinetic energy, but like electricity or heat, radiation, that I can do just fine.
Alright. Okay. All right.
But yeah.
Go on.
But yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Last is the baker. I accidentally wrote the bacon. No, the baker. What are your abilities? You have fighting skills because you were trained by Hercules. All right. Oh man. You have limited area heating and something else that you wrote down that I forgot. What else did you write down? I completely blanked it. Yeah, you can suplex.
To be honest, wrestling is kind of a different break.
What's the other power you had? You had heat and the hammer space belt thing. Hammer space inventory. Yeah, that's the thing. Right, hammer space inventory. How does the
Wait, the thing about Beacon is they barely have powers.
Yeah.
So their powers are really weak.
Yeah, so technically you only have one power, which is the heating. How does the hammer space inventory work? Explain that, I guess. Like, I'm fine with random energy generation, but when you violate the conservation of mass, I have issues. Oh jeez.
No, that's Lily that does that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm totally okay with violating energy generation.
Technically, when I take my additional mutation, Melissa probably will, because I was going to take size combat.
Alright, 1 second.
Long story short, you can grow small, grow big, and it's kind of like, yeah.
How does Flux, you're going to have to like explain it a bit more. You're getting something, but I'm actually not realizing it. I think. Like, give an example of something that you can store and how you do it. Basically, I just want to know like what it is. Is it like an actual power, or do you have like some sort of bag of holding like thing? I did not think this first session would go this long.
It sometimes can be.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was trying to say, beacons don't have any powers. They get through like skill and tricks. Things like more like Hawkeye. Transformed is pretty much like Hulk monstrous type stuff.
Yeah.
Janice is kind of more like Spider-Man, but yeah. And a good Nova example would be
Firestorm?
Scarlet Witch. Oh, Firestorm, yeah.
Scarlet Witch is another one, yeah.
Because she just messes with stuff when she goes crit.
Yeah, Cyclops would also be a Nova.
I
wouldn't call him a Nova. He's not. Only when he doesn't have his glasses, but when he has his glasses, he's perfectly fine.
Well, he has a piece of equipment that helps him control his power. Also,
True,
Cyclops is a lot older than the Nova would be in the game.
And the thing is, it's also the scale of what the Nova can do. That it's not just the power. Like
we already talked about a perfect Nova, Captain Marvel.
He'd be more of a legacy.
Yeah, he's a legacy. Well,
Captain Marvel
No,
is a legacy.
Is it he or is it she at the moment?
Captain Marvel,
I don't know if they're doing some like weird trans thing or something. I
No,
read it in pages.
you're thinking of Miss Marvel, who is a totally different character.
The blonde one with the
Captain
star in
Marvel
the chest.
is
Yeah, that's Miss Marvel.
no, she's
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
What the fuck's her name? I forgot her name.
Carol Danvers.
Carol Danvers, the Air Force pilot, who used to be Miss Marvel. They now call her Captain Marvel because that actually fucking makes sense for her character. But being an Air Force pilot.
Yeah, she got her other legacy. The one above her was Marvel.
Right, I forgot about that alien dude.
Didn't he die of cancer? Am I thinking of something else?
Flux, I think you're a little confused here. Matter manipulation is not a beacon thing.
Yeah, matter manipulation is definitely not a beacon thing.
Making boxes in space and being able to store things, that's not beacon.
That feels like a bit
he
powerful.
could have a hypercube, like a mini tesseract that he can just put stuff inside of.
Oh yeah, that's not super powerful, mini tesseract.
Well, no, he can't move through time and stuff, but he can fit things inside.
Actually, maybe it's kind of more like instead of phasing vibration, like links is kind of phasing.
Huh?
Do you like vibration? Sometimes, like phasing, you vibrate molecules to kind of move through. But the same thing, vibration can also be used to generate heat.
Yeah. Oh,
so he can pretty much.
So his phasing allows him to generate heat.
Yeah, so he can phase into kind of a pocket dimension that can just store items in.
So okay, that makes
hammer
sense.
space, and he can vibrate himself. His hands kind of generate heat. Nothing like it's gonna burn down a forest. It's more this metal is starting to glow after you've touched it for a few seconds.
type deal, and then after like 20 seconds, it might actually start melting, depending. But you could kind of put that under phasing if you're being very creative with it.
So basically, he can like grab an object and phase it outside in a storage space of sort. Yeah.
Yeah, like this pocket dimension
Okay.
is he does actually have a connection to this shadow dimension. He just can't really travel to it, but he can temporarily like phase like a hand through into it.
Okay. And like pull things out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
so
he can't get his entire body through, so he can probably only get like the size of his hand and
all right.
that kind of.
That's so hammer space inventory is basically a shadow pocket dimension. All right. Shadow.
Yeah, and then the heating up is pretty much the phasing is from vibration, so you can vibrate his hand to generate heat.
Yeah.
So you can only store things that are smaller than you, or so you can't store big things, but you
something
can.
he can hold in his hands.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that makes sense.
But how much can you store? Is it infinite?
Well, if it's phasing into a dimension that he's creating by phasing his body, it would have to be something that it could be more than his total body.
Well, I mean, it'd be something he'd have to hold in his hands if we use that this D&D rule for it. Like, you have to be able to wield it in your hands. So, like, okay, you wouldn't be able to throw like a sofa in, like a chair in. But
no,
like,
we're talking about volume now, like cat volume.
As long as it's not abused, like maybe if he puts too much crap in there, his mother gets pissed off because that's her space.
Oh, that's actually really funny.
Or maybe it's just really, really small. Like it's the size of his hand in addition to the hole. Like the hole is as big as the pocket dimension is.
Like it has to be able to fit through his hand, and it's got a maximum size.
Yeah, but it's more like he might want to pull out a pole or something like that, so it needs to actually have some size, so it's got a bit more use.
Yeah. No, that's what I was saying, that maybe it could be like based off his actual body mass.
100 meters, that is a lot.
That is a humongous size. Like
no, body mass is not actually that much if you consider something.
No. He said 100 meters cubed.
That's
100 meters cubed is insane.
That is huge.
No, Flux, you really need to read the beacon. Because this is...
I'd be 5... Actually, not even 5. I'd say like 3 meters cubed, 5 meters cubed at the top.
Give me a second, I'm looking up the beacon thing. Alright,
yeah, like a meter cubed would not... Only reason not a meter cubed, because you wouldn't be able to put like a long pole in there.
Alright.
So maybe like...
If you have superpowers, they're pretty minor. Not noticeable. If you have skills, you can carry necessary equipment to choose 2. So you have a power and a skill that you can pick from. Alright, you pick phasing as your power, which is how you're getting the heat stuff. So what's your skill?
Fighting skills. He's trained by Hercules.
Okay, so martial arts.
Yeah, martial arts.
Alright, well, the cube thing sounds like it'd be a piece of equipment. So maybe that's like a gift from his mom. I mean, the shadow space thing.
So is that like a gift from your mother, or is that one of your inherent powers?
It's a bracelet.
Okay.
It's a bracelet that's from his mom.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So she made it like a minor bag of holding.
All right.
So that's 10 feet of storage.
Okay.
What does 10 feet of storage mean? That's the length.
No, like. Give me a second. I'll look it up exactly.
Well, I was just saying it's a sphere of 1 meter radius. So it's pi volume. The volume is pi meter cube.
Oh, that's not bad actually. 1 meter. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
1 meter radius. That's it. So it's pi meter cube. Yeah. A sphere of 1 meter radius. That's what it looks like. So you definitely can't store too much thing in there, and you definitely can't store a person in there.
Well, it's the
Yeah, but it probably
You don't
doesn't have
worry about
oxygen
them
in it.
living.
It probably doesn't have oxygen in it.
I know, but it's like it's not meant to. You can.
Yeah, like
Actually, how about you can't put anything living in there?
That makes sense.
yeah, can't put anything living inside. Yeah, there we go.
Well, it doesn't have any oxygen, so.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, I mean you can't actually put anything living.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it's not because it can't survive. It's just
So you mean
organic.
nothing? You mean nothing organic?
Organic to extent. So
No, I like you can put in organic things. You just can't put anything living inside. Like life
Yeah,
itself
because
blocks.
it's got no heat. Because it has no natural heat. And it's got no oxygen. So obviously.
No. It's a magical thing, right? It's a magical thing. So you can't put anything living inside it because it's
okay,
magically
so it's got
blocked.
like a filter on there.
Yeah, it's a filter.
Yeah.
Put a hamster inside.
Yeah, you can't
like
put a hamster.
living things have an inner light which kind of goes against the realm of shadow.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It saves it being used like I shove a person in there and he suffocates, and then I take him out and I've beaten him. It's like you can't use it.
Oh, you know what the best part is? It could look like he's sticking something up his sleeve half the time, but it's going up the bracelet.
Yes. Oh, that's good. So yeah, okay. So I like that. This is good. So we have.
You know what? You could actually. I could I'm wondering you could probably turn a beacon into a pretty solid magician type character.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, this is really good. Okay, I think that's actually it, unless I've forgotten something.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've forgotten anything. I'll just give one real look. Flux isn't at his computer. I will talk with you about the drives and stuff midweek sometime when you can reach your computer, and we'll just talk because it's easier that way. All right, Flux? All right, otherwise I'm just gonna take a quick look. I'll just teach him the labels and stuff, and yeah, I think we've done everything we have. Yeah, alright, okay. That's great. Alright, okay. So yeah, okay. So what did you think of this first character creation session?
Wait, first?
Our character creation.
Huh?
No, okay. You said first character. I'm thinking, wait.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. This
Okay.
first session that happens to be a character creation session. My.
Okay.
Yeah. It was fun. I'm sorry when I talked over people. That was rude of me. I apologize for that.
It's fine. It's just a new group. Just getting our groups on. As long as we find a rhythm. I think there's a real potential of us finding a rhythm here. So I'm hopeful.
Yeah, no. The main thing was that I just didn't realize when it was a question specifically for someone, and I thought we were doing like spitballing for free questions. So I'm sorry about that.
All right. Yeah. And the others are Grant, Gigi. What did you think of today's?
That's alright.
Alright.
Got a lot of stuff done, so.
I mean, a few things I wanted to kind of like ask about, like.
Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
so we all go to the same. We all go to the same school.
Oh, right. That's the thing I forgot. That is the thing I forgot. Your education level. Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry. I have to extend it a little bit now. I guess I can. Oh, okay. What does that mean, please?
That's a first-year high school student in the U.S.
How many years is before college? That just give me in that relation.
4 years.
4 years before
4
college.
years.
Okay.
4 years before college.
Right. I will write this down. First, you are. Let me check. Lily, right?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Red Rocket. Let's go with the order. Okay. Lily is 16. What's her class in school?
I believe she'd be a junior, which is third year of high school.
Which is you have another year of high school after.
Yeah, another
college,
year of high school and then college.
All right, so we actually call that's actually grade 11 in Australia. All right. So it goes up to 12, and then you pass out of school. All right. Okay. All right. Next up is Baby. You're 18. I'm guessing you're in final year of school, or maybe out of it. I'm not sure.
I thought she was 17. It says she's 17 now.
Oh! Did you change that? I didn't notice actually. Oh, you. Oh, okay. You changed it.
Age 17.
Okay. Okay. So what is your what year of school are you in? Final or the one before?
I was thinking John was a dropout.
Yeah, I don't think he would be a dropout. I don't think his parents will allow that.
Is it like an just,
Yeah, maybe he finished school and, he's just running this shop now, not going to college or anything. He's just running this shop. This is his job.
Okay, so he graduated?
Yeah, he's graduated, I guess. What about Melissa?
She's probably like, I think, what's the last year, high school, or maybe a year before that?
Junior is the year before the last year, and senior is the last year.
She's probably going to either be junior or senior. Like she's going to school despite transformation. She was probably previously in one of the more nerdier clubs. She might still go to it, even though she's kind of
Scared to go.
Or she might be a gardening club or something like that.
Okay, so you're in school, but
There could be an entomology club.
True. I don't know how. Like certain clubs, like okay, that's too specific. But I was thinking the gardening seemed a bit more. Oh yeah, that's the thing.
all right. So do you go to do like any school like thing?
Any what, sorry?
Like, do you go to school?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
She
okay,
was-
okay.
I was saying like she's probably like a junior, senior, and like probably even like entomology. It's like that seems to. She'd probably be doing that with Hornet. So I was going to say more gardening club.
All right. So
Yes.
what's your are you like the final year or the year before? That's what I'm asking.
What year was Bullion?
The year before the final.
Let's go with that one then.
All right. Okay. So that's grade 11 for you. Red Rocket. How
Rocket
old are
is
you?
14,
Oh,
so
age.
Red Rocket is 14, so you'd have to be the first year of high school. So that would be grade 8 for you, I believe.
So
Or
you have
9. It'd be grade 9.
Grade 9.
yeah, grade 9. Okay.
That would be grade 9.
All right. Okay. What's your I guess you can write down the height and weight later. That doesn't matter as much. And,
His height when he's human is 5'4", and he's 100.
oh yeah, you mentioned that actually.
Oh my god, we're the same height.
But when he turns into a robot, he's 5'10", and he's 314 pounds.
Into 5'10". Weight is what again?
When he's human, it's 157. When he's a robot, it's 314.
Oh jeez, what?
Look, metal is heavy.
It doubles? Wow.
Yeah. It's not even like it's fat. It's not even like he's a big robot. He's actually fairly lean as a robot. Metal's heavy.
Oh no! Oh, this is perfect.
Metal is heavy.
I get it, man. I'm just.
That's why he needs the gravity manipulation, so he doesn't crash through things.
All right, so I'm actually converting that to a unit I know. Jeez. Okay. Meaning kilograms.
Huh?
And 142. All right.
Well, no, it's not. This isn't in kilograms. This was in pounds. You want me to do
No. Yeah. I just converted it to the kilogram. It's fine. You can write your age in. You can write that in whatever. I'll convert it. It's fine. Right,
Yeah,
and
well, it's on the character sheet anyway.
all right. And
No, but he's Asian. Of course he's like 5'4".
They're the same height, which is funny.
Oh my. Yeah, well, you know.
We're shorties.
Well, yeah, he's Asian.
He's just really short.
Yeah, his excuse is that he's Asian.
all right, so yeah, I'll talk to Flux about okay. Do you guys, the three of you, go to the same school? Yes or no?
I believe we do.
Right.
Yeah, I prefer it just because it makes it easy.
I would think like Lily and Rosamund go to the same school, but not sure about Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa goes to the same school.
All right, so
Yeah.
What is the
She
name
went
of this
to-
school?
I was gonna say we just have different cliques. You know, I don't have one.
Yeah, Melissa was in like the more nerdy cliques before
Lily,
Melissa
Lily's a cheerleader.
All right, so okay, what is
Yeah, Lily's a cheerleader. You know what? The only like how much you want to bet Lily used to babysit Rosamond?
Oh, of course she did.
they're similarly? Oh no, they are not. She's 4 years older. Right.
He's 14, she's 16.
Oh, sorry, 2 years older. I can't math apparently.
She's right, like that's like right in the perfect strike zone for her to be babysitting him and for them to still become friends.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so what is the name of this school?
What part of the city are we all in? Are we on like the west side?
Yeah,
north
okay,
Side, south side? I'd say we just pick a cardinal direction.
Well,
At
I haven't
Cyprus
really
and then
thought of the
Halcyon High
city.
School.
I haven't really thought of the city location per se. You can say
No, I'm,
like
I'm asking the rest of the guys,
Okay.
like where they want to be on
Alright,
the map.
like how I basically imagine the city is kind of like there's a beach because it's originally a tourist town, but eventually it became like lot populated. So
Yeah.
so it's like
Yeah,
the
no.
tourist stuffs are still there. So there's also coves and stuff where there's jetties and etc.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, maybe we're, like, like, we could be from, like the North Halcyon City High School, or, like, South Side City.
Yeah, well,
North Halcyon City sounds good.
all right.
Yeah.
North Halcyon High School. All right, that's good. I like it. Right. Go to North Halcyon High School, and I'm gonna think it's a public school because you're probably not that. Yeah, I think that probably makes sense. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, my God, I joined that ballet class specifically to hang out with you, didn't I, Lily?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
I might have mentioned that we didn't really have a lot of boys in the class because ballet. It's very rare to get a ballet boy in, but just like enough hints, and I convinced you.
It probably did not take you that many hints. It's really, Rosamond gets, anyone that's his own age, he has tormented Rosamond over his name, over his height, over his ridiculous adoration for children's card game.
No, it's great. But everyone's really nice. You'll get to be more flexible. It's a fun place to hang out. We go get pizza afterwards sometimes. It's really, really fun. You'll love it.
Yeah! I'll go ask my mom!
The fact that it's all full of fairly pretty girls is probably also helped it as well.
That's actually probably the main reason I agree.
Yep.
I was complaining about how no girl likes me. Like, well, you want to meet girls? Ballet.
LA. You really would have almost no competition because it's very rare to get a male ballerina.
Yep.
And then the dance teacher got her leg ripped off.
It's
No one's gonna,
disintegrated.
Like, I wasn't even in the class that long.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Who knows? Maybe she'll return with a metallic leg. A prosthetic leg.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. I think now we have actually come to an end of the character creation session. Unless I'm still forgetting something, which is possible.
I think we got everything.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a primary setting.
We have a
our-
bunch of hook ideas and stuff ideas that I'll give some thought to and come up with arcs and hook. I think we already have an arc ongoing, but
Mhm.
all right.
All right.
So thanks everyone for dropping in. The proper session will begin next Saturday at the listed time. I will change the time again. All right.
Sounds good.
And I will
All right,
talk to Flux in the middle of the week and explain some of the stuff that he probably missed out on.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
I'll see you guys next week then.
Alright, take care, guys.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.